After succeeding in stopping a fiendish cult from resurrecting a dead demon god and witnessing the death of the god Gorum, our heroes take their opportunity to sail down the southern coast. Searching for further adventure, they're told that a priest in the town of Sandpoint is in need of help. Sounding like a simple enough job, they make their way there. But Sandpoint has a history. They are not the first adventurers to come through this seemingly sleepy town, and although those adventurers were successful in their exploits, their actions have reverberated even to now. Evil is stirring in the heart of Sandpoint, and from the depths of the pit, a fire is kindled. Can our heroes stop it? Welcome to 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. Hello everyone, and welcome to Tabletop Obscura presents 7 Dooms for Sandpoint! Dean, are you okay, buddy? What? Are you okay? 1 second. Dean's having a thing.
And the second that you start up, something breaks.
Nah, he's fine now.
A little bit.
Okay.
It's because I got the Elgato card. The sound capture software that comes with it sometimes grabs the microphone. It's like, you must use us for this program. It's like, dude, chill. I don't even use you. So, countdown. How many Dooms are left? I believe there is only 1 Doom left.
Maybe.
Yeah, because we failed on the last one.
Did you fail?
Hang on, I have it.
Well, we didn't stop the horse getting brought back.
Was that a Doom though?
Wasn't it?
Did we already beat that dude?
I don't think we beat it.
No, so 6, we reckon 6 has happened. It might not have killed everyone in town, but 6, the ghouls have risen.
Yeah.
And then the 7th one, which is Burning Bird coming down and fucking everything up.
Oh, yeah.
We were told that the summoning of Pazuzu hadn't happened yet. This was all a precursor to summoning Pazuzu. So I think we've kind of half resolved 6 and yet to see 7. So we have 1.5 Dooms potentially.
Partial credit?
Rick's a Doom. I'm the secret ending Doom. When we get through all the other ones, then Drunick reveals his true colors.
A secret
what?
Doom.
I didn't say that out loud.
A secret Doom only they know about.
Only they know about.
Yeah, there's definitely not 8 Dooms.
What happened to my screen?
Most
Sorry.
things.
It went black.
Oh, mine did that last week.
The whole screen just randomly goes black?
Yeah, for when you're on the Foundry thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had to restart it. It was weird.
That's
back,
great.
but
That's
it's fucking
normal.
weird.
Yeah, it was like it loaded and then it unloaded itself, and I was like, huh?
It unloaded itself, did it?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
All
how
over
we
your
get
screen.
around YouTube these days, is it? Unloading itself?
Oh, God. I'm gonna sit here. Eat
No,
my
that is
crunchy
true.
bar.
Drunick could be
Drink my
Doom for
lemon
elsewhere. But while we're speaking about technology malfunctioning, just for things on my end of things, I am getting a stoat together. My original backup plan was Moonbeam, but we all kind of saw how that happened. I'm not mad. But we're getting together a Obscura stoat, so there'll be a server and everything set up on there, because things seem to be going even further south with Discord. And I think I called it, what, last year, Drunick? Like mid last year?
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
you've been called it since just after I met you.
Yeah.
But you properly called it, it was like a month before we jumped on Moonbeam, I think.
Yeah, it was like they appointed a new CEO who used to be a CEO of Xbox that kind of drove them into the ground. And it's like, so they're going to do the same thing for Discord. Get your backup plans ready, people.
I saw
what are they
something
doing?
really funny about that, though. Apparently, people have figured out you can defeat the Discord age verification with Gmod.
Oh yeah, it's super easy to
you can use
bypass.
it-
It's
Yeah.
just look, when it happened in the UK and Australia, it was because they were forced by the government. No one in the States is forcing them to do this. So that's obviously more of a corporate cash grab for some fucking reason.
It's also like a fact that they get hacked so regularly, and they're like, "Hey, just give
Yeah.
us your IDs, guys.
Yeah.
Just give us your IDs."
So rolled
in
out
your
in
faces.
Australia, I did the thing to get verified, and I think it was a month later there was a leak
I
that
still haven't done
happened.
that.
And it's just like, I thought you didn't save any of our information. We're like, well, we're reviewing our processes now.
Yeah, well,
I
I
still
know. I
didn't
can't
get any of
remember.
that.
I can't remember who it was, but there was one of the bigger VTubers had a comment on it because they're like, there is no photo evidence of me associated with anything that you can find with my VTube.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very, very careful about that. I don't want to have to upload a picture of my ID or my face to prove I'm over 18 because if Discord leaks it, that's going to get out there.
Yeah.
And the whole thing about keeping it separated is a security thing. So it's a little bit spooky.
It's fucking.
And yeah, I don't quite know what we're gonna do. I'll continue to keep my Discord up,
Oh, same.
but
But it's kind of like I've been saying for a little while now, you know, for anyone who's been on the internet wheel for long enough, we know that this thing keeps on turning. So
Yeah.
get your backups ready, people, if you don't already.
yeah,
What's gonna
we'll
be the backup?
shopping
Stoke.
around.
What was that?
Stoat is a new chat app. Actually, it's not that new. It's been around for like a year or so at this point. But it's open source.
Discord alternative.
But yeah, it's a Discord alternative. Yeah,
Okay.
and there is so much about my job that's also for Discord. Like the little blinking avatar things you're seeing, that's Discord infrastructure right there.
Yep.
What's the site? I search Stoat and it just gives me actual Stoats.
And how is that a problem? Stoats are adorable.
It's not. They're very cute, but not helpful at the moment.
I wouldn't bother trying to sign up at the moment because
I was just gonna look at it.
they've crashed.
Oh no!
There were so many people signing up for it that it just crashed.
That's good though. Good for them. Getting a flow.
Discord legally can't enforce that here in New Zealand. Yeah, they also probably can't do it in sections of the EU either, because the EU is just like,
Yeah.
fuck that.
The EU's doing that's a whole nother fucking kettle of fish.
Yeah.
There's been some big movements over there. No, we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Well, I'm sure, I know Obscura is, like he just said, but I'm sure we'll all be trying to prep as much as we can, but it might be a tumultuous couple of months for community management for us all.
But yeah, I'm kind of saying this just as a bit of information for everyone, and just, you know, a lot of things might happen very quickly. Stoat in a hat, love it. But in better news, if you missed the short that I played at the end, at the start of my stream, like minutes ago, Paizo announced this morning that they have officially partnered with OPR. So one-page rules. They're going to be bringing Pathfinder minis to OPR and factions and stuff like that. I'm in the Paizo Partners Discord. I have asked them, hey, what factions are coming? Like, are we going to be getting a Pathfinder Society faction? Because that'd be kind of cool. And they were very coy about it, and they wouldn't answer my questions. And I thought that was very stinky of them.
Is that what answers now? All we're saying, though, is now that means that Obscura and I have a very strong reason for doing that narrative campaign we've always talked about.
Yeah, look.
We're going to have to sit down and figure out some rules, dude.
So the strong hints that they've been doing is that the two factions that are going to be first will be Andoran and Cheliax. So Hell Knights and Eagle Knights. And it's like, okay, I could work with that, I guess.
Well, what I'm interested to see is I know they've already got campaign rules. I'll be interested to see what kind of campaign rules they add or modify for this, because it would be kind of cool to do a. I know in Warhammer at one point it was called Path of Conquest game, but it could be kind of cool to play through a narrative with ever growing armies.
Well, OPR has that already with a couple of their campaign books.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see whether they got plans for a proper, like, Galarian one. But I gotta say, what was it, late last year, Paizo did the collaboration with Digital Extremes for the Warframe thing. And now they've teamed up with OPR. It's just like, fuck. It's all good news!
Yeah. Paizo's getting out there more and more, and it is great to see.
The Starfinder video game that's supposed to be going into early access in a couple of months, that looks fucking fantastic as well.
Yeah, that looks good.
I'm sorry. The what? The what didn't you tell me about, motherfucker?
Look, Paizo has this huge problem of just every now and again they'll get the fire hose of news out and just spray everyone down and be like, okay, have you recovered yet? And then just do it again. So yes, a Starfinder video game. It is being made by an Italian studio, not Owlcat Games. But
Yeah, I was just about to say, I wish Owlcat Games was doing it.
while Owlcat has said that they're not big fans of the 2E system,
Fair.
so the Italian studio's doing it. They're using Starfinder 2nd edition rules. It looks good. It looks good.
Yeah.
And the developers have promised lots of horny, so I know people will be happy about that. Especially if you're coming from Baldur's Gate 3.
What did you just say?
The developers have promised plenty of horny.
Okay, I did hear you right.
Yeah. It was a joking comment they made about, will the NPCs be romanceable? And it was like, yeah, no, absolutely. People are going to be unreasonable about the pirate lady. Guess Owlcat shares views with some of my PF friends. It's a rumor. I really shouldn't say it because it's never really been confirmed, and Owlcat are like, no, we just want to move on to different IPs.
Which is fair enough.
We know our audience. That's probably more to the point. And look, let's be fair. Owlcat has the 40k license now. They don't need they don't need Pathfinder anymore.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so looking forward to Total War, Warhammer 40k.
I'm very, very intrigued.
You know how much 40k, not 40k. You know how much Total War I play.
Yeah. Oh, I'll play it for sure. But I'm waiting to see how it rolls out.
Yeah.
Like, I love Three Kingdoms, but there's a lot of people that don't like Three Kingdoms.
Yeah, I love Three Kingdoms.
How are we? Hot. Melting a little bit. I am currently sitting next to my fan. But no, otherwise I'm doing good. I've had a busy day. We got the short out. Big shout out to, I don't even think they're gonna see it, but we're gonna shout out Ashra. God, what is her thing on Twitch? Give me a second. But I wasn't the one who did the editing for that short. My friend Ashra did it.
Pretty good. Open a window then.
Open a window? What's a window?
You guys are just trying to start fights with each other. Alright?
We always do that. But yeah, Ashra was the one who did the edits on the short. Did a fucking amazing job of it as well. So be sure to check them out. They've been playing a lot of Deadlock lately as well. Otherwise, I also have a long form video coming out on YouTube, hopefully Friday evening. Let's do the YouTube one as well. And I'm doing a class introduction for Fighter. So for people who are kind of new to Pathfinder 2nd Edition or kind of want a different angle on the class, I'm going to have a little bit of a class introduction for it.
That'd be neat.
I've worked so damn hard on it. No one ever tells you when you start doing these videos that it's like, oh, it's only 15 minutes long. Okay, how long is it going to take to edit? Like 8 hours.
There's a reason why I keep staring at my hard drive and then pretending it doesn't exist. Because I don't want to crack that can open.
So with that Paizo OPR thing, could you play War Games in Foundry?
Doubtful.
Hey, Trud, Dwarf, do you remember my rant about War Games in Foundry?
You had to open the can of worms, didn't you, Ian?
No, look, the first
It's
person...
a perfectly legitimate one, but fuck.
Okay, so the reason War Games haven't made it into things like Foundry is because Foundry doesn't do 3D really well. It does 2D. But my point for a lot of it is kind of like, I get that, but we kind of have range measurements and things like that already in Foundry. So you could just build an OPR engine for Foundry that is just a 2D map. I would be happy with that. That would be amazing.
Would you get the full wargame experience? No, because you wouldn't be able to, get sightline with your model. But if you want to rough up a quick game and not have to boot up Tabletop Simulator or something,
and then fuck around with the controls and everything else,
you can get 80% of the way there. I will say the new updates with Tabletop Simulator have, it's not as expansive as I was hoping, but they have been helping a bit.
Okay.
Because I prepped an army to play with Grogan on Saturday before my Tabletop Simulator decided to have a conniption. But it was... I'm going to experiment with the map making in it now because they've updated a whole bunch of the movement mechanics and stuff, so it might be better.
But, like, could you imagine playing a war game, like any of the OPR ones, with a Chepeku map?
It'd be cool.
It would be cool. It'd be great. So, Ian, you should tell your bosses they should get on that. And yes, we do have a Discord. Where is it?
I'm back.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like I said, you could do 80% of it. It would be difficult to play units on high elevations, but you could chuck in walls and you could assign difficult terrain and all that kind of stuff. So you get 80% of the way there.
Yeah.
Which is enough to have a fun game.
Like, it'd be a little looser. But look, let's be honest.
We can try and fucking do it. We can try and demonstrate it.
Don't tempt me. I've already got too much
OPR.
work. I've already got too much work on at the moment. Tempting though. I don't want to dig into all the programming for Foundry and stuff like that. I really don't. I have to do it for the playtest. Fuck! Also, the Cryptic playtest is on the way. It should be out in the next couple of days.
Yeah.
I have received the first version of the Cryptic playtest from Dan earlier today. We need to fix up a couple of formatting errors in it, but the class is ready to go. It's like 20 pages for one class, perhaps longer. Like, and we haven't added the spells in yet. We're calling it a playtest document, but it's going to be so fucking massive. Anyway,
It's almost like you guys go a little too hard.
Go big, go home? Wait, I'm already home. We're ambitious, okay?
Just a little bit. That's fair enough. It works out.
If it works out. But yeah, the Cryptic playtest will be up for free on Patreon. I should probably do the Patreon thing as well. It's gonna be a busy year. But, all that said, now that Tara's back, Iravata!
Yes. And a mouthful of water.
That's good.
Yes. I'm Aravetta. I'm Tara. I play Aravetta. Oh boy, great start.
Did I catch you on the back foot?
I'm the party's sneaky beaky rogue. I like crafting, making friends, making badges, bombs, things like that. And yeah, the last couple sessions have been eventful and emotional, and we'll see how we go.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. I don't really. Trudic!
Hi, I'm Dwarf Hunter. I play Trinic Bayside. I throw axes. I have a bear, and we be feeling a little guilty. But yeah, I really want to kill the horse, and I'm a little bit worried that I made us miss the horse. But yeah, that's me. Yay!
I mean, it was a group decision, so
It was a group decision. There were votes and things, if I remember right.
Oh.
Nixie!
Hi, I'm Ishina Fox. I play Nixie. I do all the healing things. I'm the cleric. Yeah.
Yeah? Well, Shadron?
Hello, I am Shadron, controlled by Mythos Operandi. I'm the party's tank, and I do stuff with metal and fire.
It's very true.
And grab things.
And what? And grab things. You
And
do
grab
grab
things.
things. You do have the grabby hands. You got them grippers.
Mm-hmm.
As for me, hello, hi, the voice you're hearing is mine. I'm Obscura, and the lovely visage you see before you is my eldritch buddy Deaton. We're kind of in a share buddy situation, but you don't have to worry about it, because hopefully you're not the ones melting. It's just me. I'm hoping people out there get to have the aircon and stuff.
I've got a
I
golden
got
gay
any
time.
shit.
You got a what?
A golden gay time.
See, I got a coffee, and that feels like a bad idea at the moment. And it is my last coffee for the day as well. It's not like everyone went for a dragon or something. Yep, straight for a dragon. Exactly what happened. Speaking of, though, as we switch over to the map, who remembers what happened last week?
I'm
Well, a
repressing.
dragon.
You fought a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
we fought a very nice and polite dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Great
She
manners.
is really pretty.
GM
And
points.
we will save her.
You will save her?
Yes.
Yeah. But she was very, very accommodating.
The reward for beating them in combat was entering them.
Yep.
Damn.
She was so relaxing. I fell asleep on her.
You did fall asleep on her. That's absolutely a thing that happened. And you're also all level 11 now.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. I forgot about my feet.
You forgot about your feet? How do you walk?
I don't know.
Did you? I thought you did it when we were last time.
No.
Oh no.
No.
Obscure said he had
GM
something? I
said
don't
he
know.
was gonna make me something.
I did. I posted it in the player chat thing.
What? I don't read chat.
Well... Now, this is where I check your card sheet to see where I actually put it in there.
You did. It's empty.
Do.
Once you put it in there now, I'd be like, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about? What's a little gaslighting between friends? Bad. That's what it is. It's bad. Oh, that's right. I've put it into the The Obscura Patreon module for Foundry has a bunch of the new general feats that I did up recently.
Yeah. They're really
I'm wearing one of
cool.
those.
I just didn't know which one you wanted to suggest for me, good sir.
Boop.
Oh.
There you go. So I did have it in. I just hadn't put it onto your character sheet yet.
She, yeah. You know what? I love that because it's just as bad as the stars. I'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm embarrassed.
We need that on a shirt. What do we need on a shirt?
It's alright. Michael didn't do his until today as well.
No. I asked God. I was like, "Hey, about my stuff. Why is we having the big break thing?
Yeah.
I want to like fix up my stuff or get the two crafty people to fix up my stuff." He sent me a screenshot of my stuff, and I was like, "Yeah, that one," but it'd been upgraded, and I was like, is that mine or is that like the new one that like I
Oh yeah, because when we talked to Sam, it was level 2, so it's definitely changed.
Yeah. He took a screenshot of it on my sheet and was like, "It's always been there." I was like, "What?" I literally was freaking out at work. I had several of my work colleagues walk in and just look at me and like, "Are you okay?"
I respect the play.
Look, I did confess that it was a little joke, a little prank.
He did. And I sent a photo back and I was just like, I literally look like the Pikachu like shock face emoji. Like it was so bad.
Oh, I'm pretty sure someone's already got that on a t-shirt, Neilern.
Little gaslighting between friends. It's great.
But yeah, you did fight a dragon. You didn't kill her though.
We did. No, we did not, because we want to save her. She is precious and we will protect her.
Even though Druidic kept threatening for me to eat her.
No, I was just going along with the thing. Chat was like, "What's that dragon meat?" And I was just like, "Yeah, all right, fuck it."
I will take that precious bean.
Druidic is not gonna kill her. Druidic's gonna do her a favor and make
Oh my
sure the
God,
red
is
bishop
she?
gets stabbed with a crystal.
If she was small enough, I would hide her in my hair.
You want Verly? He can do the job for you.
You just want another pet.
I'm the pet. I am the pet.
That's a whole nother kettle of fish to unwrap.
On a
That's
completely
another
unrelated
kind of
note, what
session.
size do you wear in t-shirts? Extra large is pretty safe for me,
Same.
but I'm not sure how that's going to be in like another month or two.
That was really funny though.
But-
Oh,
Did you get anything else, Nixie, for your level 11, or do we want to just surprise people with our level 11 stuff later?
Ooh, what else did I get? I got more healing.
That's always good.
Mm-hmm.
I remember you got the next tier of spells we did.
Yeah,
that sounds like permission for me to do more dumb shit.
No.
I have now got rank 6 slots, guys.
Let's go.
So I decided to up a spell. You guys are going to freak out about the spell's damage once it happens.
Oh yeah. We rolled it
You
before.
guys want to kind of see it in chat. I forgot to delete it.
Yeah, we rolled it before in comparison to our
It
sneak
is
attack. We were like,
fucking
whoa.
bad. It is crazy.
So Red
I
Bishop
have some new
pointed out.
spells. Thank you for deleting it. I have some
You're
new
welcome.
spells. So we've got Sacred Form, which now means I can shapeshift, which is pretty cool. And then the rest I'm going to leave as a little surprise. I think the rest of the new spells that I've added in, I think will be a nice little like, whoop. Did she just whoop, do that? Oh my god.
Yep. So kind of how Nixie has been this entire campaign. Right, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep.
She is
Except
now.
this time she knows what she's not the one getting surprised.
Yeah.
The audience is.
I am trained in a bunch of things now as well, which is yay! I'm now trained in stealth. Guys, I'm not gonna die.
Proud of you.
I'm trained in nature, society, and diplomacy. And I'm now an expert in religion and arcana, and I am master in healing.
It's a lot of skill ups.
Yeah, it's a lot of skill ups.
I blame myself.
That is pretty much it, other than like the new general feat, which I will leave for later because I need to read it still.
Well, Irvasa.
I mean, Sam, I was like really confused what to do, and Sam was like, Tara, take these general thief stuff that you haven't got yet. So I took those. I took Swift Seek and Fleet.
Oh, so you're just gonna be faster now. Cool.
Well, I was like, it does make sense because I've been finding moving around a lot I need to do, and it's always like 5 foot off sometimes, and it's really annoying. It's always just a 5 foot off to get into a good position. And then I took Master in Arcana because I feel like I've been using it a lot more.
You have.
So yeah.
I will say, as a GM, I tend to keep my player characters on the move a lot. Like, I will shift the monsters around the battlefield and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's not a bad thing. I just find like when I want to do something, it's like, oh, if I had that extra 5 foot, I'd be good. So now having a base 30 is great.
All right. Shadrin.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shadrin the Iron Alloy. Oh, wait. We already did that. Level up. Honestly, not too much going for me. I do have a cool little feat called Reflow Elements. It's just what you get as a level 11 kineticist, which means that I can essentially retrain any one of my single gate impulses to anything else during preparation. So if we know we've got something coming up, much like a cleric can prepare their spells, I now can shift and change my my impulses, which is kind of cool. And then I took a very cool general feat called the Mufasa feat. I actually forgot what it's called. Simba, remember who you are. Yeah, that's the one. So yeah, I'm now a master in intimidation from some retraining, which is fun, and a master in warfare lawfare war.
Sorry
Mythos?
to jump in. Mythos, you might want to check your audio balance on OBS. Apparently people can only hear music and not speaking.
That's weird because it is bouncing on your end. Interesting. My mic has disappeared.
It could be if there was a slight minor update, it could be the same thing that caused the Discord to do it.
Yeah, no, it was working earlier as well. All right,
Yeah,
I'll play
it's
around
on
with that.
Mythos' end.
Yeah,
OBS
the
does
thing is,
fun
because
things
we're-
like that.
Because we're multi-streaming, some people can hear in different things. Like, you guys can hear him on my end, but the problem was on his stream, because there's 3 of us streaming currently.
It might just be Ellie Down Under's Twitch,
Okay.
because Nyland, you can hear me.
Oh, because it's
and I
not
can
like
see my
Twitch the
mouse.
fuck up at all.
Yeah.
I mean, if it fixes it.
Turn it off and on again.
Yeah.
I'll just double check that we're not double broadcasting audio. No, we're not. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
no, we're good. I'm keeping an eye on the bouncing.
It's
Yep.
looking mean.
Yeah.
Druidic.
Starting drop. Oh, hi. Mine was fairly eventful, but uneventful. I more HP
Literally
for
do
me,
yours in
Misha.
the car today.
Well, I did one of the choices in the car today. But, I got more AC because I now have medium armor expertise. I got master in fortitude saves, and now my successes count as critical successes because one's endurance. So will is my weakness. Surprising nobody. Unimpeded journey. I get to ignore difficult terrain. doesn't affect me. The higher level difficult terrain, greater difficult terrain, I treat as normal difficult terrain.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
So I'm gonna have to figure out some ways to get some difficult terrain out there to fuck with the enemy. And then feat-wise, I took something. Definitely did this in honor of the Shades of Blood campaign group, not just because it kind of worked. It was neat. 100%. That's the story I'm sticking to. I took Blood Sense. And if people want a thematic reason, apart from the fact that I'm a ranger and track things, Ayurveda has been making everything bleed. I've gotten used to the smell of blood. So I get 15 feet of imprecise blood sense. So I can sense any living or undead thing that has blood. And yeah, that's neat. And I upped my skill mastery in nature, because I've been rolling a fuck ton of it. So now we're a master of nature. Because the rest of the skills covered. I don't need to pick up any new skills. This group's got it covered. Especially considering apparently our cleric just turned into a skill monkey. So we're good.
Skill monkey. Skill monkey.
You have a lot more skills than I do.
Not me
Between you
looking
and the
at
rogue, we're
Iraveda's current skill feed list.
Yeah.
I was about to say, between the two of you, we got this covered. And yeah, that's it. And then Misha just got more health. Because that's what Misha needed. So she's now up to 129 max HP.
Nice.
I hit 100, guys.
He hit 100,
I hit 100.
Oh, I also, that was the other thing. I now have an equal AC to Misha.
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
finally caught up.
We
Finally.
have 3 people with 31.
Good.
That's crazy.
Watch us all get crit this session.
Ayurveda is 1 higher than me.
I think that's purely because of something.
I'm a weak baby.
What it was, though.
Ooh, my new feat is interesting. So how does my new feat work? I'll ask questions later.
Yeah, that's okay. Don't worry. When the time comes, we will discuss it.
Cool. Thank you. Yeah.
Now, where we left our heroes, because I think we've waffled on a little bit. Loot!
Loot!
What do you mean loot?
What I remember. We said we'll do the looting next session.
The looting and the freeing of the ghosts, unless that all happens.
The freeing of the ghosts and the
There was
asking.
no
Crafting and the sleeping. And
There was loot because he said we could loot the area.
Yeah. Something about a dragon horde as well.
Yeah, but I don't know about Dragon Ball.
A dragon fort? Do you think?
Now you're pushing it.
Do you really think the Red Bishop would have let it keep anything?
Stream? I don't remember any
No,
of this.
no, that's how we ended it.
I know, we ended.
We'll do it next
with-
session
We'll do next session.
because we went over, I think, last time. So we.
You did.
Yeah.
Okay, I wouldn't polymorph into a dragon. That would be
Bullshit.
Cry.
that would be upsetting to Ayurveda. I would never.
He'd
No,
be
never.
I don't
hella
believe it.
jealous.
If Nixie does not turn into the moonlit butterfly at some fucking point in this campaign, I'm going to be pissed. It's literally the moonlit butterfly.
Yeah.
I'm going to go find more moonlit butterflies and spam you with them until you turn into it.
Yeah.
Just okay, send it to me. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh dear lord.
Continue.
Well, I did just add a chunk of gold to the stash because
If
that's
you came Mothra, I would actually. Mothra's pretty cool.
Muffer is pretty cool.
Yeah.
She is mother.
She is mother.
But where we left it off last
170.
session, you were going to be walking through Lapis's portal, which had been embedded into her chest by the Red Bishop, because he wanted a way out of the prison dimension that he could use, but no one else could, including Lapisist herself.
Mm-hmm. I have very quick, so I'll do it in the background. very quick, before that question, because we said we rested and we talked about crafting. I never got the crafting time, how much time we have. Because I know Mythos wanted to make some stuff. I'll say, Mythos, we don't have that much gold to do a lot of that. You want?
Oh, no. I figured we could do 1 or 2 of them.
Well, even it depends on which one, because
We shall see.
I think we just touch one of them. And I was wondering if we were looting, how much scrap I could collect for crafting mats.
Oh, I've already
From
added
these
750 into the stash.
Oh.
Crafting?
Just in gold in general, but yes, it can be used for crafting.
Okay. Yeah, so like how much crafting time did we have?
So, you would have at least 8 hours. However,
Okay.
if you want to spend longer in the prison dimension, you can.
Honestly, I would love to, but
Just
I just wanna
understand
make
that
some-
time moves
some-
differently there.
I just want to make some
What was the time ratio again?
It was not specified.
Yeah, she just said it was weird.
Because I think the biggest mistake GMs and writers do is they actually put a number on the ratio.
Mm-hmm.
Where
Did
it's
she give
timey
us an
wimey
indication
bullshit.
of whether or not it's faster in or out of the
Time
dimension?
moves slower in the prison dimension.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
She said several hours would be minutes in our
Just
realm.
okay, good. Just before we misunderstand that. It's like, oh, you spend 10 hours in here? It's been 10 years. Sandpoint fucked.
Years! It's been 1,000 years! Welcome to Starfinder 2.
I wouldn't complain.
I think Shadron would fit right in.
It wouldn't be too
Hey,
bad.
give me those monofilament axes, dude. Fucking all
Pain
for it.
glaives. Pain glaives. They've already got like the Space Marine weaponry in there, and it's so good. But you are able to do some crafting while you're there. I do have to ask the question. Actually, I might ask it off stream. Making your way back, though. Is there any final farewells and things you want to say to Lapelsis before you go?
I make her a pin.
You make her a pin?
Yeah. And it specifically says the remembered.
Aww.
Oh, I was about to say I'm definitely gonna say that we will keep our promise. We will get her out of here.
And I probably do ask for a scale as well, and I'll probably make a version of it with that for us, so we can tell it apart.
Well, she does say, if I had the ability to cry, I would be right now.
Oh.
She
get you out.
crystals.
She kind of just appends the badge to her chest.
Oh,
Got scales.
she's so
Oh my God.
pretty.
I thought you say, ooh, like it hurt.
I'm assuming we full healed, right?
Yes.
Yes, we full rested.
You're not dropping straight into a combat, don't worry about it.
I don't know if I believe you, sir.
Such paranoia.
Yeah, I wonder why I've gotten that.
Even out of combat, the dragon's dealing emotional damage. There are dragons that specifically do emotional damage.
Jurnik's gonna wait as we're leaving. Jurnik will wave the crystal shard that she gave him for the cardinal's face.
Yeah.
At her and just kind of give a nod. He's gonna keep that, like that's gonna get tucked into like a pocket inside his tunic, so it's readily on hand but not visible.
Yeah.
Because that is going where the sun don't shine on that motherfucker.
Hot?
He won't think so.
No, probably not, no.
Not after the 10th. Did anybody else have anything they wanted to do while they're in this voidy place?
I was just crafting and scrapping shit.
Yeah, I mean, other than maybe getting a... Shadron would love to get his cannon attenuator upgraded. It's essentially...
We can do that.
Yeah.
Just. So if you want to add that, I'll just take the gold off.
Not me, just quickly checking to see whether I've got to do anything on my end for that.
I'm not sure if there is
It's 140.
That's the cost of the regular gate attenuator. I don't think we have the cannon attenuator at that level in BTT
It
yet.
says level 11, 140.
Yeah. The one that I'm making is a custom one.
Okay.
I designed it specifically to level at the same points, so it'll be the same thing.
Yeah, cool.
So still that one, right? I'm just taking 140 gold out. 1,400, I mean. Extra 0.
Yes.
I'm guessing that is the same cost, yes.
Okay. And then I'll take out
Not me doing some quick adjustments.
mine from...
Beautiful.
Anything, if people wanted specific things. Oh, I definitely wanted to note that in the stash, there is the bracelets that I switched out. So if somebody wants to wear them, they give a boost on speed and a +1 to let's see, these ones, the bracelets of dashing.
You're no longer
+1 to
dashing?
acrobatics. Well, I don't need it. And I also forget to use it a lot of the time. But I took those boots. Especially since Sam yelled at me to maybe take Catfall next, so...
Look, Sam just is saying that because he once dropped like 200 feet and took no damage for it.
I know, I was like, I don't really jump off things. He's like, yeah, but now you can.
And you don't know what will happen in the next campaign.
I will say my potion patch would have worn off by now, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Motherfucker.
Does anyone want to wear those bracelets?
I mean, they're actually quite nice. If no one wants them, Shadron will take them because he's...
Oh, go ahead, Ben.
Okay.
I just said Bay and Bud in the same word.
And I loved it.
Grill.
Grill. Other items that people might be interested in at all? I know you were interested in the octopus one to have on your body.
That's the one where you throw
context?
down a jar and an octopus comes out, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to take that.
What we need to do is we need to somehow shrink Shadron into a jar, and then you throw me at an item at an enemy, and then I explode on top of them, like the octopus would.
I mean, the spell's
Does
called
somebody-
Shrink.
Does somebody want the sense dulling hood?
This is definitely a line of words that should not be heard out of context.
What's the hood thing?
It dulls your senses. So he gains a +2 item bonus to saving throws against auditory, olfactory, and visual effects. But imposes a -1 penalty to rolls checks using perception for the same duration.
I already get like a 20.
Oh, it's a consumable.
Oh,
It's one-time
use
use.
it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so if you really need to use it, like if you're walking through a stinky room,
I'd like to say that hasn't happened, but
it has.
One time.
We walked through multiple
3,
stinky rooms.
4. See, the more I'm just reaching back into my memories, it's like, yeah, no, there's actually been a lot of stinky rooms.
Yeah, a lot of stinky rooms.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can
Shall
always tell
we-
when Adaro's been in the room.
As soon as I saw it come up, I had such a chuckle. I was like, I have to purchase this in the Pathfinder stuff.
Can I just before we head off? 'Cause
Yeah.
it sounds like we're all pretty much good. The Knockle crystals that we got in Rust Hedge. Did
Yep.
you say that if those are embedded into someone, it disrupts their magic?
It can disrupt someone's magic, yes.
Really?
Cool. Druid's going to.
Who also made an arrow out of it, guys? Lol.
Well, rather than the arrow, I'm wondering whether or not we give that to Shadron, considering
try
he
and
gets up
Jam it
close
into
and
them.
personal with motherfuckers,
they
and
go-
maybe
Yeah.
tries to shank.
We were speaking about this last time. I just want a no-cool chunk because then I can.
No,
put
he's
my
not talking
armor-
about for crafting. He's saying if you stick it in the red bishop.
True, but if I've got a chunk of Noqual, then everything that I do can be imbued with Noqual. So anytime I attack something, if I crit, it can stupefy people.
Can
It's not a chunk.
Noqual and
it's a
adamantine are shit that I
Can
want to
it, can
find.
it work like that? With no.
Oh yeah, I've got plate in treasure.
It's a
so it
kinesis
works with
thing.
like any material, does it?
Pretty much non-magical, and that's a non-magical material. That's why I can like change
Specifically
between
non-magical.
silver and kind of yes and no.
DM, would that disrupt his kinesis abilities, considering they're not magical per se?
Yeah. No, it would not disturb his abilities because they're not magical in nature.
I just threw a wrench in some shit, didn't I, dude? I heard that DM bang.
No, it's
Uh,
because there's a whole bunch of discussions where it's like, oh, kinesis should just use spell attacks. And it's like, well, no, because it's not really magic. But they're just like spells. It's like, yes, but also no.
All right. Well, Druidic's going to go over to the stash that Nisha's got and pull out a Nocal crystal and hand that over to our kineticist friend.
Crystal won't work. It has to be a Noqual chunk. The crystal's only worth 30. Noqual chunks are different.
So talking about the crystals.
Oh, that's what I was talking about, a crystal. That's all we've got.
Yeah. I know. I was saying. I
So
would
would
like
that
to get a
still
chunk.
work with the
Has to
stabbing
be a
him
chunk.
with it? Okay.
Has to be.
No, as in not to do the change the thing. Literally, if we shanked him with the crystal.
That's what he just said, Michael. It doesn't work. It has to be
So,
a chunk.
for clarity, the NyQuil chunks that you have, the NyQuil shards that you have, you could use for ammunition, but you
Okay.
could not use for a weapon, which includes a knife, knuckle dusters, a fucking axe.
What about a spearhead?
Also no.
It's a weapon. So I can make them into ammo?
Ammo, yes. Weapons, no.
I could do that. I still haven't picked out my other thing for crafting. I made two
Sure,
bombs.
make a Nocal arrowhead. We're just going to have to hope that you definitely
Will that...
hit.
You have enough for 10.
Shit. Can I make 10 in that time?
You can make 4 in that time.
Okay,
Because by
I'll
the
make...
sense of things, you're already going to be making a fair other things.
I made two bombs that I have the recipes for. So, I'll just put a note saying made ammo. I made
All right. Well, should we skedaddle, dude? Then.
Yep. If nobody wants anything else from the stash, there's the light tube that does light stuff.
Pretty good.
Think we're all good for now?
Yep.
Well, Lapalcyst lays down a little bit and kind of moves her chest a little bit so she's easier to enter. And all of you are able to walk through pretty easily. When you come back out, you are in the city center for Sandpoint itself.
Oh. Shit, okay.
It teleports back here.
I feel like she might have a slight degree of influence over it.
I don't know if she does.
Planar teleportation effects are usually within a couple of miles of the asked for destination. Places that you're more familiar with makes it easier. You're all familiar with the Sandpoint City Central, and she can't just drop you where the Red Bishop is.
Yeah. Oh no, I thought we were going to get spat out where we went in and have to do like a mad dash through the dungeon. So no, this works great.
Yep.
So city center is in 35 or where? Whereabouts in town are we? Would that be next to the cathedral?
I want to say where Nixie is.
Okay. That works.
Upon your arrival,
Misha's
though,
too big. Misha's with me, but I'm putting Misha off to the side, okay? She's just too fucking big for this map.
she's fine. She doesn't look like a kaiju
Okay.
or anything.
Misha is just now the cathedral. There you go. It is the cathedral of Misha. All hail.
Oh, Misha's pouch.
Ignore that.
Hey, all prey to a bear.
When you arrive, fire. Well, at least it would have been fire.
Shit.
And now, for the most part, a lot of the buildings here look scorched, having felt what looks to be an inferno having rushed through the town. Walls are scorched, roof tiles melted. If you didn't know better, you would say an inferno had hit the town. But if it had, the town would be no more. You do also see around the place several what look to be sinkholes, barely big enough for a medium-sized humanoid like yourselves to get through.
What time is it, roughly?
Considering you kind of rested for a little while, it will be morning. Think 9, 10 a.m.
Taking a quick whiff, do we see any corpses? Or more to the point, do we still see any signs like on the horizon of flame, battle, hear any battle, anything like that?
You don't hear the sounds of battle anymore. Having a look around the town as it is at the moment, particularly around the city center, you do see that people are still being moved. The injured, perhaps dead. You get the feeling the cathedral is probably pretty packed at this point. But the town's pretty much all pitched in to help one another.
Drunix gonna wander away, not very far. He's like literally going just around the corner of one of the nearby kind of burnt out buildings. And if anyone's really listening, they might hear a thunk of an axe kind of sinking into charred wood. And he's going to just take a minute. He's not happy.
Yeah.
He's a little shitty.
If I could get a perception check from everyone.
Yep.
Perception.
No. Just general
I gotta
observations. Oh, you're level 11. I gotta do the thing.
Do you want
refill my
Misha to
water
do
so
one
I
as
can
well, or
hydrate.
we're just tracking with mine?
Just for the sentient creatures.
Okay.
That doesn't help. And reveal. Oh wow, the rogue's the one who's not going to see anything. Drunic and Nixie. For the most part, the burns around here do seem to be very superficial. Whatever fire moved through this place never stayed in one place for long enough to cause real damage.
Yeah.
So a lot of the external structures have been burnt and singed, but this isn't the first time that Sandpoint has been through a fire. So, like any good town that has experienced a disaster, they have rebuilt with that in mind. Shadrin. As you kind of look around, you have a kind of intrinsic feeling towards fire. You can tap into the plane of it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
One, this fire is not natural. This is the kind of fire that you would find in the pits of hell itself.
Hellfire.
And by the looks of things, when the Sandpoint Devil returned, it went on a little bit of a run for the town.
Having fun.
Yeah. Just to test it, if there's still like embers burning here and there, Shadrin's going to try and quench one with his kinetic ability. He wants to know if hellfire is any different to the elemental plane of fire. Just get a feel for it.
I'm not going to make you roll for this. You still can quench the fire, like you can settle down the embers, but it feels gross to do so.
Ugh, dirty fire. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the horse was here. This is hellfire, not natural fire.
One last thing, because you got the critical as well, you do notice here and there, and it's hard to see, but you see slashes in the stonework. And it's not as if a blade ran across the stone. It's as if a sharpened edge melted into the stone itself.
Okay, and is it like a single slash line, or is it more claw-like?
Single slash line. You would say sword.
Some kind of burning sword had made these, as his finger traces one of the gouges in the wall. Cut from heat, not from sharpness.
Now,
Like a wander back and have a gander.
as a kineticist, you're familiar with this trick, particularly when it comes to the plane of fire. You heat up the edge of the fire to a high enough temperature, it becomes a cutting torch.
He shall ponder that.
Well, he's
Yes, no, and they are like.
Drunik's going to wander off towards the cathedral. He's trying to see if he can spot any remains of ghouls.
What are you looking for, Sarah Jernick?
He's wandering off towards the cathedral, but he's keeping his eyes peeled for any signs of, ghouls, as in where they might have been destroyed, stuff like that. He's trying to see if, a good fight was put up so that maybe he doesn't need to feel as guilty. Not that it wouldn't really work.
As you walk towards the cathedral, it does look like some sort of fight was put up. But it does seem, from what Shadrin is telling you with the Sandpoint Devil when it came rampaging through the town, good thing, bad thing, it probably burnt up a lot of the ghouls as well.
The friendly fire, it didn't really give a shit about the ghouls.
Quite probably, yes.
He's gonna peer in one of the cathedral windows. He wants to see kind of how many people are in there. See if he recognizes some faces or anything.
You do recognize the faces. Their infirmary is packed, and they have gone into the overflow as well.
does he kind of guess that it's the majority of the town based on what he sees walk around and what's in the cathedral, or does it look like there's a fair contingent missing?
There's a fair contingent. I won't say the majority of the town was injured or suffered to some degree. I would be lying if I said there were no casualties.
Of course.
But it does look like this could have been a hell of a lot worse than it is.
And wander back to the group. But, you know, they're over there. They're in the cathedral.
Did you see any of my chapter brothers there, brothers and sisters?
I don't know what they look like, lad. I'm guessing there's some in there.
Yeah, I think Shadron might go seek out the chapter head and try and find where they are and get a report on the battle.
Doing a quick... Get Nixie?
Mm-mm. Go on. I interrupted. It wasn't a pause.
You're fine. Shadron, you are directed towards the cathedral, where apparently the chapter head has been speaking to Zapstalar.
Excellent.
But before you get there, Nixie?
Nixie's gonna go check on the people in the church and make sure see if she can help in any way.
All right. Iravetta heading to the cathedral as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll just follow.
It does sound like the whole group is going to see Zapstalar at the cathedral.
One comment for Eravetta. When everyone's in the cathedral, it is the perfect time for plundering all of the empty homes.
Everybody gives him the strangest look.
Shadron didn't say that. That was Mythos.
Yeah.
Oh,
We need money to make more things.
yeah.
Shadron
We
would
need to do
never
work.
recommend that.
That was
I was gonna say, I was gonna be like, Shadron, that's horrible.
Shadron
got
would
attacked.
never say that.
That's like the devil on your shoulder just talking
No,
to you.
we
You're
are,
like, wait.
we are pretty broke, but it's okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I have devil on my shoulder. What the fuck?
The devil leg
No.
on your shoulder.
Yeah.
I had deviled egg on your shoulder.
That's what I
Yeah.
said.
That's so funny.
When you enter the cathedral, Zapstalar is talking to another gentleman that Shadron you will recognize.
Oh, damn.
He's currently not wearing
Lamb
his
shoes.
He's currently not wearing his full armor. This is what you would call his under armor.
Mm-hmm.
But this is Commander Gregory. He sees to a lot of the needs of the Iron Way in the Inner Sea area. Particularly in Varizia, so this area.
Gregory.
Sorry,
Excellent.
that man is wearing straight up red Nikes.
He's also
Excellent.
wielding a club that could probably cave your head in, but yeah, no, absolutely.
If it was painted red, I might notice it.
Okay. Yeah, Shadron will bow and say, Commander, it has been too long.
Shadron, it has been far too long. He splits off from Zapstalar to come over and talk to you. How did everything go in the pit?
It did not
We all
fare as
cry
well
about it.
as it could have. We have some more business to chase up on now. An evil down below has escaped my grasp for the moment, but not for long.
Well, that is unfortunate. But Can you confirm that there is some sort of demonic incursion happening here?
Yes, I can tell just from the town that hellfire has passed through this place hotter than any mortal can wield.
That would be my assumption as well.
And just out of curiosity, like down below, I'm just trying to recall if we encountered anything particularly demonic. I mean, there was the Pazuzu stuff, but is that that's considered demonic?
Yeah.
As a GM thing, I will use interchangeably demon, fiend, devil.
Yeah. Okay. He'll recap all he knows about their belief that they're trying to summon Pazuzu, and that we're trying to thwart it. How had fared the battle here?
Thankfully, we received your message when we did. We arrived in time.
This is the way.
Drudic's going to quickly just mutter into Shadrin's quotation marks ear.
Yeah.
About that vision that was had about the whole, because that was a vision that Nixie got or he got about what's his face transforming, right? No, we all got it. The Amethyst Dragon shared it with us, right?
Yeah, it wasn't a vision. You saw it in Lapis' chest.
The dragon showed it.
Yeah, he'll just be like, you might want to ask if they saw any fucking meteors and transformation crap.
Ah, how rude of me, Commander. These are my companions, Drunic, Nixie, and Aravetta.
Pleasure to meet you all. Commander
Nixie
Gregory
will
of the Commander Gregory of the Iron Way.
And blush.
Drunic doesn't like organizations. So he's like, yeah, howdy. And hang out by the door.
What my shy friend was saying is that we had seen a visage of this is my bad memory.
Spaghetti.
What was his name? It was
Titus.
Titus of Titus. Scarnetti. He will not refer to them as spaghettis. Transforming the horse of why
he just
Sandpoint
started
Devil.
riding the horse, right?
Yeah, exactly. He was riding the horse. I don't know why, but doing the voice just makes the rest of my brain turn to mush.
Make them.
Dude, I get it. When I used to do Ekron's voice, there's a reason Ekron was a dumbass. I cannot think of anything while I'm doing Ekron's voice.
Why did the captain?
Yeah, he was fighting with members of the community, right? That's what we saw, and they had him downed, and then he had his second wind, rode the horse. Did he turn into the Red Bishop? That I don't remember.
The commander speaks up and says, I witnessed the event. I was a part of the group that took down Titus Scanetti.
Yeah.
So
What was the outcome?
Still here.
he was impacted by the flaming meteor, which by the sounds of things was a manifestation of the Sandpoint Devil.
Unfortunately.
What we witnessed was a transfiguration, the two beings melding into one. If I was to make an assumption, it resembled that creature that you would know as the Nuclevi.
What is that? Do we know what that is?
It's an aberration, a creature that is half man, half horse, or I should say, all horse with the torso of a man.
So, like, a horse pretending it has a rider stuck to it? Like, it looks like someone's riding it, but it... Have we heard of these before? Can we do, like, a... brain check?
Druidic,
One, but maybe I'm good. Yeah.
give me an occultism check. Occult or nature? Pick.
Can I
I'm guessing
roll a
occultism's
warfare
got better luck.
lore based on past battles and switches from the Iron Way?
I'm
Yes.
assuming cryptid wouldn't work either.
Cryptid works.
It doesn't cryptid work enough to help me? That's the question.
Probably.
Okay, well then we'll do cryptid because I don't get to use that very often. Okay. We'll roll with that. 27.
Well, you will both succeed. Not enough for a critical. A slight warning for fleshness.
Should have gone nature.
Tasty.
Okay, but fucking
It's kinda
cool
cute.
looking.
He's kind of cute.
Tara, you say that about every monster we meet. That literally has lost all meaning.
I like undead horses, though.
I'm waiting for the monster that you find that you're like, that's not cute, that's horrible.
I do not.
Maggot face man.
It's an interest centaur. That is one way to put it. Knucklevies are not undead. They are
No.
amphibious fae, technically speaking, and this is why, Druidic, you would have encountered them, and similar for you as well, Shadron.
Oh, not me.
Did I encounter them in the wood? Did I see them in the wood?
More swamplands near the woods, but yes.
Oh. Do I know what they generally are up to? Like, you know how different faes have different purposes?
Well, he
to a
said
degree?
this. He said this was akin to it. It doesn't. Is he saying it is?
No,
one,
I
or-
know, but I'm just curious about the Knucklevi.
They tend to be malicious. They tend to serve more evil powers. I will also remind you that the Red Bishop himself has some ties to the Fey realms as well.
Yeah.
But from
Alright.
what the commander is describing, this is a Knucklevi, but made of flame with the wings of the Sandpoint Devil.
Awesome. Just what we want.
Drudek's going to look at everybody, look at the commander, look at Shadron and be like, motherfucker. God damn fucking asshole.
We don't know
I
if
have
this was
studied-
his final plan, but what's your thoughts on it, Shadron?
I have studied the texts of. I was trying to think of a like a fabled kinetic or Iron Wayus that I could think of, and I'm like just blanking.
Make up a name.
Anyway,
Make,
Yeah,
make him up.
Name here.
Guan
Make him up.
Yu.
He becomes canon.
Go on, you. All right.
I appreciate you, brother.
And the multitudes of campaigns they faced against these. If this one is paired with the elemental plane, that is. Well, we should be able to handle this. Well, no, they're paired with not the elemental plane, they're demonic, but yeah, he'll exert that, he'll reassure Drunic. Fear not, Drunic.
I'm not afraid. He's just gonna be a fucking asshole. Fucking fair bullshit. Fucking... And he just goes into like he degenerates into like dwarven, just grumbling. He has a complicated relationship with the Fae. Okay,
Yeah, don't we all?
that defines the Fae.
The commander continues and says, the worst part is we don't know where he went.
Thankfully, we have an exceptional tracker.
Well, I could track him as long as he's on the fucking ground. Whereabouts was it?
He
mean,
rode
where the
northwards
fire
out of
was?
town. We lost him at the forest. It looks at some point that there's a small explosion in the forest that you could probably have a look at, and from there the tracks went cold.
Neela, I see you in chat, and I appreciate that. Drake's gonna quickly pipe up and she'll be like, so there's no danger in the town at the moment, right? Like, it all fucked off, all the ghouls are fucked off as well, right?
There were a couple of ghoul stragglers. They have been dealt with.
Okay. Do you have numbers?
Of ghouls that were taken down?
No, as in, like, how the town's held up. Are we talking mostly alright?
He looks you over and kind of makes a judgment call and says, mostly all right. Casualties could have been much worse.
Okay. He's gonna look at the group and be like, I'm gonna go have a chat to someone just outside the north gate. I'm not going any further. I'm gonna see if I can find out some shit about this fucker. I'm not going far.
There's no. He would just walk off without us if we tried to stop him.
No, I didn't walk off. He's being good.
You are, but I'm saying to Eravetta that if we tried to deny you, you would just do it when our back is turned. So Nixie will say
I
yes.
promise I'm not going after him by myself. I'm not going very far.
Also, remember the last time you followed him, Nixie?
Yeah.
I'm being good.
Nixie
I give him. I throw Burley at him with his little saw blade whizzing.
Nixie shivers.
In case anything happens.
He'll look at it awkwardly, just like put it on Misha. Like, hey, you have it. All right. And literally, Drunek is only going to wander as far into the northern wood as, like, you know, if he said
you know what happened last time.
The tree line. I get it. I get it.
And
You're
he's going
fine.
to go find a tree to sink his axe into, and see if he can have a chat with, or communicate with, you know, the wood, the fae, the foresters, whoever is kind of listening.
See what can be done about it. I get it.
Yeah, if anything.
Burley tries
otherwise
to
he'll
help
look for
and
traps.
tries to saw the tree.
He immediately stops that and puts it back on Misha. He's like, fucking stand there.
Trying to be helpful.
Nixie, what were you saying?
Huh?
You were trying to say something.
I lost track of whatever the hell I was going to say. I do know that Nixie has not looked at this gentleman in the eyes at all this entire conversation.
Oh my.
That's okay. He does seem more concerned with Shadron.
Eretta's just kind of like walked off to see people that are in the church.
Nixie will see you walk away and she will follow you. I don't know why.
Secretly, with your new trained stealth.
Nixie feels uncomfortable. And she can't explain why. So she just follows Eravetta.
Well, switching to Iravetta and Nixie for the moment. Zabstellar will be looking after be in the infirmary looking after people. And a part of this, of course, is that he is looking after a lot of faces that you recognize from around town. For the most part, people's injuries seem to be pretty superficial.
Is there any way I can help?
Oh, Nixie, just general assistance at this point. Most people's bandages have been cleaned and redone. I'm actually kind of thankful for some of the external help that we got. Between the Iron Way and the Church of Abadar, we came out a lot better than expected.
Abadar was Merchant Guild guy?
Yes.
Yep, okay.
Though I believe there's going to be some payments assigned from that, unfortunately.
Take it out of the Scanetti account, honestly.
I believe the rumor is that the Church of Abadar has already seized all their Scanetti out, all the Scannetti's
I feel like
belongings.
that's payment enough. That's a lot, considering it means people are alive.
You are correct.
He
However,
owns so much.
However, it does mean those businesses are now run by the Church of Abadar and still not in control by the town.
Ow. So by the church and not by the Merchants Guild? Is that two separate entities?
The way it's been arranged, it is two separate entities. But this serves the Merchants Guild because now they do not have competition from the Scannettis. This is economic matters. It tires me.
Not really prevalent in this current moment. I'm looking for the guard captain and the mayor. And any recognizable faces, like, of importance.
Of importance? Mm-hmm. Well, you do find the sheriff.
Is it the guard captain? Is it the same person?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever called the sheriff.
I've been watching Robin Hood recently.
Nice.
So that's
Sheriff
probably what that's
Sandpoint.
about.
Let's go.
Men with tights?
Not that version, although that is a very good version of it.
For a second, I thought you were just asking whether she was wearing tights, and then I realized.
No.
I was like, wild. Oh.
It's more I sometimes have to remember everyone's names. 'Cause there's a lot of names. You do see Hemlock, Baylor.
I forgot her name was Hemlock.
And Baylor Hemlock.
I feel like, even so far, learning new things.
You've been around these people for so long.
I
you
know.
Don't know their names.
I'm bad at names, my guy. That's why I give people badges.
She's speaking with one of the injured watchmen. Her own arm is currently in a sling.
No.
If you wish to talk to her, you may.
Yes, I will approach. I'll let her finish her conversation, but just stand nearby so she knows I'm here.
And awkwardly behind you.
They could talk about something important. I don't want to interrupt that, but an air of it isn't in her usual bouncy, boisterous mood, so she'll just wait patiently.
She finishes off the conversation and makes her way over to you. I hope you have good news.
I would have loved to say that. We did deal with a lot. I wouldn't say great news. We heard what happened with Titus. Well, actually, we saw what happened with Titus through a thing. So that's... How are you guys? Her exhaustion and like frustration with recent events is very evident on her face. She's getting a little better. She's trying not to be such a downer.
Yeah.
But it's still like evident on her face. Like she's not like masking or trying to hide anything.
For her part, she looks just as exhausted. However, as a kind of career officer, she seems a little bit more adapted to it. She's used to being exhausted and tired and everything else.
Dealing with bullshit constantly. Yeah. Learned a lot, at the very least.
Learned a lot. Well, that's good. Thanks to the auxiliary forces we were given, you've probably heard this already, but casualties were a lot better than they were. Commander Gregory, he's actually quite a He's a very good soldier.
You can thank Shadron for that, I guess. Is that the guy who's talking about? Yeah.
Yep.
The Iron Weight guy? Yeah. Okay. So.
I've known Titus for a very long time. I've never seen him like that.
I don't know if he had a choice. We knew someone from the Skinnity family was marked by the Red Bishop to be under servitude. Found out it was Titus. So, again, I don't think he had a choice. Because if he had a choice, he probably wouldn't have let his sons go through all that bullshit. Which he was pretty chill in doing.
Titus has always been ambitious, but I didn't think he would devolve to these measures.
I mean, when you're at rock bottom and you think you got nowhere to go, making a quick deal seems like an easy thing to do, I guess. At the time, you didn't have anything to lose. Not really.
Well, Chan is still in a coma.
Is he here?
He was moved here after the Church of Abadar claimed all their assets.
Okay.
He's here. From what Abstellar tells me, he is absent, though.
Absent? Like his soul isn't there, his consciousness isn't there? Is this another dream thing?
She waves her hand through the air, making like the wiggly finger gesture. I don't understand it.
You might have to get Nixie to have a look. Yeah.
I just
lots
say I'm
happened.
very proud that wiggly finger shit has like pervaded this society.
I give her a rundown of what happened because she wants to be truthful. Trying not to let out too much of her shame, but she goes through, like, we went to the pit, we tried to go find out what was happening as fast as we could because of the time limit, blah blah blah. We found this guy, it turned into a dragon, blah 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 blah. We realized we
Casual
got duped
footnote.
multiple times, blah 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 blah. We also met a dragon in this void space, blah 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 blah. It was cool. We walked into a chest, came back here.
See, this is why I never became an adventurer, and never joined the society.
It's crazy. Absolutely insane. And like, it's not like we totally finished what we were doing. I want to kill that demon in that hole so badly, but no time for that.
Greater things to deal with, I think.
Exactly. I know Drunic slipped out to go see whether he can pick up anything about where Titus has gone. She'll give the little rundown of what we've learnt about his plans, how he... not Titus, the Red Bishop.
Yep.
His plans of using the town as a sacrifice to pull Pazuzu out or whatever.
Summoned some flaming demon thing.
Yeah. Apparently because he just hates people. Petty little man hates people. So...
A power grab is a power grab. Doesn't matter if you serve a demon god or if you serve your own ambitions.
Well, apparently it's specifically hate. The dragon had some pretty intimate knowledge about his beginnings, because she's been in that hole, or in her pocket universe, for a long time. Like, since the last shit happened. That's when he started, basically, or was like around. So apparently he just hates you guys.
Oh, well, that's fun then.
Yeah, so it's a little like petty personal bullshit. Not really sure on the details, but I think that's enough. I guess the first thing we gotta deal with is Titus and the damnable horse. That is now not two different things.
Yes.
Wonderful.
I was there with the commander when he ascended.
Descended, probably.
Whatever term you want to use for it. But no, I was there. They are the one being now.
Yep. Well, let me know if you hear anything about any sightings or anything, because we'll go running. And everybody will just want to do like a little checkup on everybody. Sort of thing.
All right. Well, Nixie.
Yes.
Did you want to check up on Chan?
Yes, everybody definitely tells her that she might need to have a look. He's
Yes.
still in a coma, but apparently he's not there.
Yes, she will.
Lights off, generator running, but nobody's there.
His soul might be trapped.
In stark contrast to the picture you see before you of Sean, blonde hair, fiery-eyed, anger, rage, such spittle. He looks almost peaceful in this bed. He's been given a private room. It reminds you much of a hospital. There are no flowers. There are no cards. Nothing has been left for this man. When you examine him, give me a medicine check.
Yes, sir.
Am I able to help her at all with like Arcana or anything to see if there's any influence on that aspect?
You can give it a shot, but I think she's got it with the 33.
Oh, I mean, yes, I guess I'll just stand here and watch and comment.
I will say for you, Arivetta, it is something you have started to notice with Nixie, just in the way she moves, your experiences that you've had together. Nixie's skills, specifically when it comes to medicine, is going well beyond what you would normally see from a doctor.
I know. It's just in case there's something there that I'm like, I'll help.
Just letting you know that there's definitely a more supernatural element to her medicine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
apparently she keeps talking about some butterfly wings on my back.
Right? So weird.
Oh, so weird.
Girly. Just trust.
Nixie can't see them, so she doesn't believe you. Yes, go on.
Nixie,
Chair.
from a cursory examination, you would call this a death-like sleep, also known as a coma. However, a more thorough examination, particularly upon opening his eyes, they're just milky white. This is not so much indicative of that he's been blinded, but we use terms like spirit and soul and consciousness as very different things, but you have this understanding that they all kind of intermix with one another.
His soul is not there.
It is being removed from his body.
Yeah.
Whoever did this did it cleanly, because usually there would be marks or damage of some sort, but whoever did it just reached into his consciousness and pulled out his soul, whole cloth.
Is there any trace that Nixie could retrieve his soul from a plane that she can access?
Give me a religion check.
34.
Oh wow, you're just rolling really well tonight.
Thank God. It's like shit last week.
Don't jinx it.
Knock on wood, knock on wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With your 34 for religion check, you happen to know that there are creatures in the plane of dreams, in particular, who deal in people's essences, their souls, their consciousness, whatever you want to call it. Vulnerable individuals, they take their souls and then they sell them, they barter with them, they do whatever they want with them. The son of the new Sandpoint devil would be considered valuable to many people.
Yes. The guy I spoke with. Ooh, the nightmare guy that I was speaking with on the stairs.
Yep.
You might know something.
Potentially, yes.
Or be involved, considering
Potentially, yes.
Potentially, yes.
you guys have a tension.
Nixie knows why she needs to get in contact with him again. If everyone is looking at Nixie, Nixie's face is going to go from like her normal joyful to like drop, and she's going to look pissed. Because playing with people's souls, that's not okay.
It is not okay.
As kind of her eyes darken over, she's going to leave the room for a sec to breathe. I'll be right back. As she walks out. 5 minutes later, she'll walk back in. I have calmed. I have recentered. I know what I need to do. It might take me a while, though.
Is this when you come back? How long does it take?
It took me like, I want to say like two minutes.
Okay, 2 minutes.
To breathe.
2 minutes, I cut his hair and I shave his mustache and I clean him up with prestidigitation. If and when he wakes up, new man.
Okay.
New
Fair
life.
enough.
Baker.
give him a sly makeover. Leave
I hate his mustache. Gone.
You didn't like shave all his hair, did you?
No, I didn't shave it. I cut his hair short.
Yeah.
He has like this I am a pretty rich boy, fear me mullet thing going on. Gone.
Yeah, he's got a
it's
full
short,
hairstyle.
short cut, clean faced, and she prestidigitation cleaned him up, so he's not all like fucked up or whatever if he was.
Nisi will walk back into
She doesn't say anything. She doesn't say anything to you. She
Hasn't
doesn't acknowledge
moved
it.
perceptively.
Yeah,
She'll walk
just
back
pretends that like nothing happened.
If you did this, Nixie's gonna walk back to the room. Go to say that she is recentered and she's okay. Look at him, laugh, then look at you.
Everybody's looking at the wall.
Arabassa, do you have
So
something to tell me?
nothing we can do for him right now, right? Unfortunate.
Unfortunately, there is something I can do, but it will take time. I have to get into contact with somebody that I don't know if I should.
Do we have time? Not us rushing again, but we still have to go after him. Titus, I mean.
Yes, this would
Horses.
take time.
Running into the forest, which is, I think, scary enough considering that's where you guys saw the rip or whatever. Like,
This would more
weird
like take time
opening.
in my sleep.
okay,
I
so like
wouldn't
next time you
sleep,
dream or something.
I wouldn't get a full night's rest.
All right. I mean, you could sleep in the bed.
The bed.
Potentially.
Hypercognition is great.
Potentially.
Oh, we should have slept in bed at the dragons. God damn it. But all right. If you need to figure him out a little, I'll leave you to it. I'm gonna go continue checking on people until we have something to go on. Yeah. Is there anything we can do to... This is just me asking DM. Anything we can do to perhaps help pinpoint, because the Drunic's right. Like, if the horse is on foot, sure, he can track it. If it's flying around...
I might be able to help with the flying around.
What do you mean?
Is this where Iravetta finds out Nixie can fly?
Haven't you seen her fly? Didn't you go fly in the spider place?
No.
Oh, you said you were gonna.
I was
Also-
going to and I didn't.
Also, even if you explain that, we'd still have to first find the horse.
Yeah.
You just flying around Sandpoint isn't gonna do anything.
Well, depending on strength, if Shadrin was to pick up
Well, Shadrin can fly
Drunic
too.
and fly around with him, since he is a good tracker, he might be able to find him. That's my solution of how to get a rope. So Nixie just like dodges.
Our fly does only last 1 minute, so it's not exactly
Also-
long term.
Trying to track while
I'm
you're being
not-
held
I'm-
aloft in the air, not easy.
I was gonna put it out there. Even though I'm not there, I can't track from the air. I need to be able to like.
That's what I
see
mean. So I was asking
tracks.
God if we have any.
How else will he
leads
taste
to-
droppings from the air?
Oh. Okay.
Do we have any leads that would help us pinpoint where the Sandpoint Devil would have gone?
I don't want
With
my
Titus?
protein shake anymore.
Not off the top of your head.
Because I know, we all know that there was mention of the rift in the forest.
Fiery explosion sounds like a good place to start.
Yeah, and well, did Drunic find that, or did we just get told that by your guard friend, your captain friend?
We were told that by
Yeah.
Gregory.
Yeah, so that is a lead. So we can go check out the explosion that happened. That sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
I think that's all we've got at the moment.
Well, how about this? How about we go on a 10-minute break? So people can kind of we can run ads, people can have a little bit of a chill, so we can kind of reconstitute from the melting we're all currently going through, probably.
A little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I have sweat underneath my knees. That's weird.
Yeah. I will be glad when this summer is over.
I like summer, but I hate winter. But I now agree with everybody else. You can put more stuff on during winter. You can't take more stuff off
Yes.
during summer.
You can like wear blankets
Play
and
yourself.
shit. It's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Just do
Hey, there's
Robbie
a reason
Williams.
the No Pants Club exists. All right.
Yes.
Ugh.
I'm a member of
part of
that
it.
club tonight.
Same.
Woo!
All right.
Same.
So we're going to go on a
Represent.
short 10-minute break. I'll run a poll, but it'll just be for the players because I've already got 3 villain points. I don't need any more.
No boy.
No boy.
I don't know if I'm going to use them tonight because a lot of tonight's just going to be like role playing and shit. I don't expect you to get into a
I
fight.
can fix that.
No. Nixie's gonna. Yep.
Yeah?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll be
but
back in
yeah.
about 10 minutes and we shall see you on the other side.
I'll be doing the same.
Wee woo.
We have returned.
Hello. We are here.
Woo.
People
Oh, hi.
complaining about my
Helpful.
poll questions, but still answering them. I don't know. I know I'm not Bill. Bill has the better questions. But we have returned. I have ice in my water bottle now, so that's going to be better. Or at least a little bit more chill. Have I lost Discord?
No.
Okay, cool. Just no one was talking, and I was like, ah. Wow, really? Druidic? Druidic would make the best Knuckle of E.
Yeah.
That's not that's not an argument.
I kind of say it.
Yeah. Specifically, apparently, with Misha.
Well, I think I'm the only one here that's proficient in, like, riding animals.
Well, see,
You already did that when he married her.
oh god. See, the weird part
that's how they
is that
consummated it.
I hate you both.
riding an animal companion is just down to nature. So as long as you're trained in nature, you can ride a horse.
Oh, I'm an expert. That means I'm an expert horse rider.
There's even a skill feat that allows you to do it better. She is his other half. Yeah, alright.
I hate you all. I'm never playing anything with an animal companion again.
Oh, don't say
No
that.
death, do they?
To be fair, none of the backup
Just
characters.
make it not wifeable. Give me a
I can
challenge.
guarantee you it would not matter with chat.
Give me a challenge.
I think the challenge would be for you to have an animal companion next time.
I'm down.
So many options.
Oh,
I love animals. I love having
I
pets.
could play the
I
animal.
want to collect them
companion.
all. Like the guy from freaking what's it called?
Pokemon?
Ash
No.
Ketchum.
The Harry Potter offshoot with the guy with all these animals
Oh
in the
god, yeah.
briefcase.
Ugh.
Wizard Ash Ketchum.
Yeah, Wizard Ash Ketchum.
You're a trainer, Ash.
A what? Oh
Oh,
god.
what?
She can have a loyal warhorse. I bet there's probably something better than a loyal warhorse.
I'm so sorry, we're probably talking about totally different things. I just have to come in here and say I am so happy that Woolworths came out with a fake peanut butter that I can have that tastes exactly like peanut butter.
And she would know because she's eating peanut butter.
I have. No, it was
She's
it was
allergic to peanut
testing.
butter.
It was part of testing. I actually haven't had peanut butter since my testing, which was like.
But you
in
do
year
have
8.
peanut M&Ms.
They're
I've had
sometimes
crunchy
treats.
M&Ms, and I didn't realize it was dehydrated peanut butter. Okay. I was like, yeah.
You're a danger.
I
Yeah,
am.
sometimes she'll just choose to eat. She'll be like, oh, I had these. I'm like, what? Me and Mike are like, what? Miss, I could die. What?
You know what?
Yeah,
I think
was
that's
in
nuts.
hives for like 3 days, but
But where last we left our heroes, I say as if we had been away for a week and not for like 10 minutes. Drunik,
Yes.
you had departed to go to the tree line.
Yeah. For multiple reasons. A, the town makes him feel bad. B, he wants to see if he can make contact with any, like, basically what he's just calling the wood. Like,
Yeah.
anything in that general vicinity. And then he also wants to look at these tracks. He's not going to follow them too far, but he does want to look at the tracks leading kind of in and out of the town.
Well, so it's hummus. That's what I'm hearing. It's hummus.
no. It's chickpeas.
There you go, guys. The tracks leading in and out of town are hummus.
No.
Yep.
No.
It wasn't a town being attacked. It was just one giant dinner party.
Okay, I'm gonna mute.
Druidic, you don't actually
Yes.
have to go far. I will get a survival check from you, though.
I will do that. My screen is doing that perpetual loading thing, but it will eventually get there.
Well, while it is loading, I can oh, there we go.
No, like as in it's still functioning. It's just loading the map.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, mine's
That's fine.
taking a while. I might have to
It'll
refresh.
get there. the last time this happened, as I hit refresh, it came up. So I'm just gonna leave it.
Just gonna leave it? That's fair. It's only a splash screen for now, and I just saw people's mice appear, so...
It's such a pretty splash screen, though. I love it.
It's a very good one. There you go.
That running water effect that makes it take ages.
Drunic, you don't have to go far into the woods, and to be honest, the tracks aren't hard to track.
Yeah, I didn't exactly feel like he was being stealthy.
Not just stealth. Where this creature laid its hooves, there's definite imprints in the ground, scorched. A closer examination, and you're kind of like, yeah, someone's gonna have to come through and purify these steps.
He looks at them. Do they follow the road, or do they actually go into the wood?
They follow the road for a time until it starts to get to the forest, and then it starts to follow the old paths, the deer tracks, or the deer trails.
Oh, it's going in the old ways. Okay. He's going to, when he sees it go there, he's going to grumble about fucking fiends and fucking spaghetti and just go into a tirade.
Yeah.
And he's going to look around for like some sticks, like old sticks, and he's going to just like, as he's going along, just knock the end off and stick a stick next to each of the marks.
Yeah.
So that he can later kind of be like, go follow the fucking sticks, fix the wood. He's not happy about it.
No. And short to the testimony you've been given, the trail does end pretty close to the tree line itself. And it does seem like there's some sort of explosion. With your survival check, though, judging from the scorch marks left behind from the explosion, they seem directed.
As in, like a launching point, or?
As in, it's as if an explosion was set off next to a wall.
Oh, so like there's like a very definite line of not affected ground.
Correct. It's a little bit hard to tell, but as you kind of get closer and you are somewhat aware that you're becoming a lot more attuned to the things of the wood, especially with your not too infrequent encounters with the Axeman.
Yeah.
There's a kind of thinness to the barrier here. The veil between realms, between the planes, is significantly faint here. There's a concern that this might actually become a boundary point. Boundary point being one of those areas where it's not quite sure which side of the plane you're actually on. Where it's kind of just bleeding
I feel like
flu.
Druidic's got a little experience with this. He's definitely drunkenly staggered into one of these at one point years ago.
Oh, absolutely.
And has he strong impressions about where these can go because it probably took him a few months to get out. And he wasn't happy about it.
No.
Can he look around for any signs about where this particular like thinness might connect to?
Give me a nature check. Or a cryptid lore.
Okay.
Either or.
You know what? I did cryptic lore before. We'll do nature this time. You know what? I'm fucking using a hero point. Don't care.
You got two of them?
Much better. 37.
Oh, much, much better. You know for a fact that the woods here connect to not only to the Fey realms, but that kind of forgotten area of the Fey realms known as the Wild. The darker aspects. When people look into the woods and see pinpricks of light that seem to watch them, that area of the Feywilds.
So not necessarily like unseelie kind of stuff, but like the actual kind of dark, more malevolent aspect of the woods.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, great.
And you also know that creatures proficient in crossing these boundaries can use it to move between planes and also to kind of teleport themselves around the world as well.
Yeah.
So he's used
I
this
imagine the woodsman
to
probably
teleport.
uses something similar.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
The gods use them
Yeah.
all the time.
He'll kind of... He's not trying to open it, but he'll kind of swish Woods Warden through it a little bit and just be like, fucking cowardly asshole piece of shit. And he'll look around for like kind of the oldest tree that's within eyesight of the breach. And he'll go kind of sink his axe into it and sit down and pull the hood down, pull the Urson Avenger hood down a little bit and just kind of wait. He'll say something in Dwarvish and just be like, along the lines of like, all right, whoever's fucking listening,
When you're
to
ready.
do with a chat about these assholes. If no one answers, then he'll just grumble and walk off. But
Well, no, it takes a little while, and you kind of get soaked into the sereneness of the forest itself. The birds chirping, the flow of the river. Even here, it's not much more than a creek, but peacefully burbling its way down. And you do hear those footsteps of someone approaching and then kind of pulling up a seat next to you.
he'll take a second and then he'll kind of like crack an eye at it. See if it is who he thinks it is.
It does seem to be the Axeman again.
So some bullshit happened. That's some fucking bullshit right there. He like kind of indicates with the axe towards the fucking breach.
Having a look at him at the moment, he looks a little bit injured. As if he's been through
what
a,
happened to you?
as if he's been through a scuffle recently. What's been
I don't remember anything about the scuffle, so you know, I'm none the wiser.
I could
To be
ask
honest,
you the same thing,
Druidic. I probably have still like injured bits of flesh that are still healing, but
Yeah.
you know,
I could
it's
say the
like,
same for
what
you.
This is just from the pit. You know, got beaten up by a demon and some other fucking bullshit.
They're not all from the pit, but I get your meaning.
Well, did I get drunk or something and get into a doesn't fucking matter. Yeah. So you know that fiery horse asshole that I told you about?
Yes?
Yeah, that hasn't gotten any fucking better. You know how we talked about that forestry bullshit where they were lopping the trees the wrong fucking way up the north?
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy in charge of all that got all pissy, and he's turned into, what were they called again? The fey horse man fleshy thing.
Knucklevi?
Knucklevi. Like, they're turned into some fiery Knucklevi asshole with flappy bloody wings. You can see his little bloody pansy ass footprints through the fucking ground.
The bishop has leveraged some not insignificant power to make that happen.
And he's gonna like pull out the sharp bit of crystal that he got from the dragon, and he's gonna kind of just like rub it on the side of Woodswarden a little bit, just to, you know, buff up the point. He's like, yeah, I got to shove this in, well, somewhere unpleasant into him. Fucking asshole.
He snorts. I'm not even sure if he has one.
I'll make one if I need to. I don't I don't suppose you know what's going on, because we were down in the fucking pit. Ghouls hit the town. That thing's flying around. It's fucked off north into the breach. I don't suppose you've kept track of, or you know anybody that's been keeping track of all the bullshit around here and where we should have a gander, do you?
He goes... He thinks for a couple of moments and goes, I don't know for sure where your quarry has gone. However, he takes his great axe down. And remember, this is like 7 foot, 8 foot tall guy built like a bear himself.
Oh yeah, this axe is bigger than me.
Yeah.
Well and truly. Yeah.
And he brings his axe down and kind of shows you the flat of the blade itself.
Yeah.
And kind of aligning it to the sun, he begins to reflect it around the clearing that you're currently in, kind of showing you a reflection of the trees. And each one has several bird-like creatures in it.
Oh.
Some of them flaming. Some of them are quite obviously demonic. You would recognize some of them as Vrox, the demonic servants of Pazuzu.
Seeing these birds, any of them bringing back the memories, or is it still just, oh, fuck, you know?
Kind of a fuck.
Birds. All right. So yeah, he just looks at me like, fucking assholes doing their invisibility bullshit. We should give him a good fucking walloping. Pluck the fuckers.
Oh, we could do it again. They're not invisible.
Right?
They're just not here.
Yeah.
They're hiding in the boundary.
Of course they fucking are. Nothing can just stay right the fuck in front of you and give you a proper hunt.
Well, no.
So, hey, I like a good hunt as much as the next fella, but fucking wiggly finger, fucking bishopy crap is just annoying as hell. So, I'm gonna have to go in there, aren't I? He's gonna like indicate towards the wires and be like, "The fuck is that?" Because he's trying to bring back. I don't know if you've run into it. The big flappy, fiery fucking chicken, Pazzy something. Goddamn. I don't know. Big flappy asshole demon.
It's one of those
Pazuzu or some
demons
shit.
that's better not to say too often, especially in a place like this.
Oh, yeah. Well, I won't say it again then. But flappy... Fire chicken. There you go. We'll call it fire chicken.
Sure, we'll go
He's
with
trying
that.
to bring the fire chicken. And apparently this is all part of some wiggly finger crap to bring him out.
A grand sacrifice to unseal the pit and bring forth hell itself.
Yeah, you know, people can't let lie. I don't suppose you got any insight whether he's still in there, is he? He kind of, again, indicates towards the wilds.
He's not in there still.
Shit.
I pursued him for a while. He just used it as a crossing point.
This is...
Yeah, no, I had a double take of that one too. You're fine.
He'll be like, so, wait, you're tracking the fucker. Where'd you lose his track, or where did he fuck off to? You know?
Came back to the material plane.
Just kind of takes a heaping, like, spit on the ground. Just like, fucking asshole.
He's here somewhere.
See, I don't suppose he's in the pit, is he? We went down there after the fucker last time. We got all the way to the bottom, and then he pissed off somewhere while we weren't looking. Dickhead.
They look towards the pit, and they kind of squint their eyes for a couple of moments. No, hasn't returned to the pit, and I know he's not in any forest nearby.
Of course he's not. It's probably his little fucking house. I don't. So, are we talking about flappy asshole and the horsey dick, or are we talking about one or the other?
Currently, the two of them are kind of intermingled. Look,
Alright.
by the looks of things, your flaming horse thing is a gift to Pazuzu.
Yeah, but I kind of figured that Bird's gonna eat that kind of crap.
No, New Herald.
Oh, great. That. I'll ask Nixie about that shit. She knows heralds and gods and demons and crap.
She would understand it a lot more.
Well, I guess I'll go let the others know, and at least we don't have to go on the fucking wilds. And I guess we'll see if we can find where this fucker's ended up. He's not in the pit. I've got to imagine he's gone back to his bloody opulent fucking house. It's so goddamn big.
I know the Red Bishop has a hiding place somewhere around here. It's not in the forest, I know that much. But he has a hiding place nearby that he uses.
I suppose it's that fucking shack on the island near town.
I couldn't tell you. I'm good with the forest. I can look a little bit beyond, but
no, that's fine. I'd rather be in the forest if I'm being bloody honest. All right. I better wander back. I promised I wouldn't go hunt this fucker alone.
you shouldn't.
No, be fucking fun though. Well, if you decide to have a scrap or not a scrap, I don't know what you talk about with these fucking wannabe chickens. Just let me know. I'll come and running.
Oh, I'm sure you'll hear the call.
And all right, look after the lads and everything. Say good day, all that crap. I'll wander back to town. Thanks, fella.
He gives Misha a kind of scruffle on the head.
Misha's happy about it.
Yeah.
She's chill.
And then you can return back to town.
Yeah, he'll spit in the general direction of the breach. Part of me wants to go in there because it's the wilds. Like, it is just his kind of joy, but he doesn't want to deal with the Fae bullshit. He's just like, yeah, I'm not unhappy that he doesn't go in there. Maybe during his time skip.
Maybe.
But yeah, he'll kind of, after the woodsman kind of wanders off, he'll take a deep breath of the woods air again and kind of go, all right, back to bloody civilization.
For all its
the axe over
fuckery.
his shoulder. Yeah. And he'll wander back towards town, towards the cathedral.
Easy done.
He likes his boss. His boss is useful.
Useful. Was that the term we're using?
Well, helpful.
Yeah.
Helpful. It's nice when you have a good boss, all right? It's nice having good management.
Look, can't argue with that one. I really cannot.
Yeah, he'll wander back. See if he can find everybody.
Well, we'll take you back to... Actually, we'll go to the Hinterlands. Because I like this map. When it loads for everyone.
Why the fuck's this guy gonna have a bloody base? I feel like we've found it before and I'm just being really dumb.
You might not have.
The big pillar.
Now, Nixie, I know you have some sort of plan. But Iraveta and Shadrin, is there anything you want to do first?
Iraveta's just trying to figure out what to do next. So she's going from people to people, checking up on them. Probably going from like place to place within town, making sure everything's like no secret ghouls or no places on fire type of shit.
All right. Well, Iraveta, give me a diplomacy check.
A diplomacy.
A diplomancy.
Diplomancy.
I cast diplomacy.
was horrible.
I'll bring it back.
I
You have a
might
hero
just
point.
roll it. Yeah, I'm just gonna roll it.
You don't have to use it, but it's there.
That was worse. That was worse.
That was worse.
Okay.
A little bit of a stretch there.
Yep.
Iravata, you start asking around town. For the most part, though, people are in recovery.
Mm-hmm.
A disaster befell the town quite recently, and everyone's still just kind of realigning themselves. That's not to say that people are unhelpful, it's just they've got bigger things on their mind at the moment.
Yeah.
Is there anyone in particular you want to go and talk to? You do have contacts?
Do I? Who haven't I talked to?
Come on, player, I know you can do this.
My brain is like, who lives in Sandpoint? I mean, if the majority of, that's what I was asking, if the majority of them are in the cathedral, who's not in the cathedral? Like head leader, like the rune keepers, I would imagine would be in the similar area.
Give me a perception check. Because you're asking good questions.
Or like, we haven't seen anything about the Bunyip Club in a while. How they doing?
Well, sure enough, you don't see any of the members of the Bunyip Club amongst the injured in the cathedral. Now, specifically, you know where you can find out more.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like they have kind of... You haven't been ostracized. You haven't been kicked out. You haven't been excommunicated. It's just they made it pretty clear that they had some sort of connection with Skinetti and they didn't want to burn themselves on the way out.
Well... Look at
Well...
this now. What funny use of words. Was your connection with Skinetti worth it?
Was it? Was it?
Was it?
So,
I'll go looking for them. Sure. I mean, that's like some people that might have at least some answers.
you make your way to the feedback. And there's a couple of moments there where it looks like the bouncer or whoever they've assigned as the enforcer to stop people from coming in is going to stop you, but you hear a familiar voice from the inside telling you to come, that she's allowed in.
Who's the voice? Okay.
Jabberel is waiting for you inside the
Jab.
feedback.
Long time no see.
We've been busy.
Have you?
The way he's holding himself in the picture is kind of close to how he's currently holding himself, but that hand on his hip is more nursing his ribs. You get the feeling he's probably broken some recently.
Does he look like he's been involved in the protection of the town? Or like fighting off the stuff? Okay.
Yeah, look, there's a couple of people here who are obviously resting their injuries, and there's signs of burn marks and other scars and things.
My brain was like, was there sword slashing marks anywhere? And then he was fighting against them for some reason. But okay, cool. Okay. I mean, we did have a meeting for town before all this shit hit. You didn't attend. I did invite you.
Iravata, such gatherings I wouldn't be accepted at. You know this.
Oh, no, you were fully accepted it, considering you're part of the town still.
To
And
you,
it would
yes.
have been good to have you on the same board as everybody else with their workings.
To you, yes, but to
Hopefully
everyone
nobody-
else, probably not. I wouldn't be listened to. They think of me as a smuggler.
Bro,
Not there.
I'm pretty sure
the
the guard captain knows I'm a thief.
Yes, but you're a useful thief.
And as part of the town, you could be useful too. Don't minimize that. Anyway, how badly do they look hurt? Like, is it like they got a brunt of it?
They
Sort
got
of
a brunt
thing?
of it. And this is when you kind of remember the positioning of the feed bag. It's across the river from
Yeah.
Skinetti's place.
So that whole alliance with Skinetti worked out real well, eh?
It wasn't an alliance, it was an understanding, but your words ring true regardless.
I told you it wasn't a person to trust. Turns out he was the biggest person not to trust.
Now, to be clear, we never trusted him.
You know what I mean.
I do.
So, going off that, he's still out there, or whatever he is now. I don't know if you saw. We got like a telescope vision version. He's pretty fucked up. Not hurt, just fucked up. And we need to know where he is. Any ears to the ground on that? With your close connections.
The connections we have around the place.
The connections you had with him at the very least. If you know where he may have gone, where what to do next.
So we're smugglers, yes. We smuggle things. It's a peasant's game. We ensure that the people of Sandpoint get the things that they want that aren't always easy to get a hold of. There's a general understanding of what we do. However, we sometimes need to avoid attentions from others. Patrol ships, that kind of things. Sometimes Hemlock gets a bee in her bonnet and she tries to drop the hammer on all of us. Never works.
That mood sometimes. Understandable, especially with the current stress.
Yes. Thankfully, you've been distracting her enough. It's been quite good. Some of the outlying islands around Sandpoint, we sometimes use them for smuggling, but we never leave things for too long.
Okay.
This
Do
is
you think he's made his way over there?
There are old tales among smugglers in Sandpoint. You don't go to the punch bowl. The hermits of the Hermitage will devour you.
The Hermits of the Hermitage? What is that? Do I know what that is? Is that just a reference? Is that an actual name?
Oh, it's referring to Grubber's Hermitage.
Do I know anything about those?
Give me a tourism
Tourist-wise?
lore.
Oh, the cry.
Ooh. You know, the good thing about lore checks is the DCs for them are always a little bit less than standard skills. With your 27, there's a lot of legends that go around Grubber's Hermitage, which is probably what he's referring to.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Chad, you're going to see a little bit of the black of the border of the map. I'm so sorry. Your immersion's broken.
Oh no.
Grubber's Hermitage has a lot of legends around it. It's one of those destinations that you sail past on various tours and things. The guide will point out the side of the vessel and go, and on your left, you'll see Grubber's Hermitage. We don't go there because it's filled with cannibals.
I'm sure we got that when we came into Sandpoint.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And you put it down on your list of, we should visit it at some point.
We should definitely go.
We should definitely go. But there are, apparently, according to legend, a group of fishers decided to make their home there some 50 years ago or something like that. And there was a good number of them. The idea being, a halfway point between, Sandpoint and into the deeper parts of the bay. It could be used as a stopping point. Also, there were plans to even establish a lighthouse there that would help with everything around the area with sailing and navigation. Something went wrong, however, and according to legend, all of the fishers there went insane. Those that weren't carted off to the sanatorium were left behind, and their taste for fish faltered and began to move towards, well, less savory appetites.
I genuinely forgot the sanatorium existed. Oh my god. Okay. So, creepy place. Place you were told to leave alone. Did Spaghetti Bastard have anything to do with those areas?
No. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. I know the young Skinetti, rest his soul, would often sail with us when we went on various trips, shall we say.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's the same with the Punch Bowl. An actual dragon lives there, so, we don't harass it too much.
Does it? Isn't that the one we killed?
Do you say that in front of him?
We were with him. Well, we did the job for him, right?
You're talking about the river drake, or the dragon you slayed in the bay.
Yeah.
There's more.
Oh,
there's more dragons in this
okay.
world. I'm sorry.
I know. I just thought that they were associated. I thought that was his den.
Well,
all right.
Dragons are quite territorial, but as I understand it, Scarhorn mostly
I was one
fields north.
a day ago.
You
Erebin will not stop telling people.
I met a dragon. I was a dragon. That was a whole ass dragon.
That was a whole ass dragon. All right. So could be at this hermitage area. What about the sanatorium? Does he have things to do with the sanatorium?
Give me an Arcana check.
Because we always had like its and bits about it.
Yeah.
But we never actually went. Oh, come on. That 20 was so close.
Yeah. Oh, you've already used your hero point as well.
Really?
I did. I used my hero point.
Close,
I don't know
but no
shit.
cigar.
It's not that you don't know shit, it's just you've heard people tell of the sanatorium.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I remember we heard like news before everything kicked off with the ghouls that something was happening there.
I will remind you that,
like that.
Really, Neelern? Really? Did you want to use your hero point, Aravetta? That you've just been given by chat?
Oh, but I got it afterwards. So it's fine. I'll save it.
You do remember that the sanatorium was at least in part owned by the Skinetti Consortium.
Right.
So,
Is that too far out of the way as a place that he would maybe go? They would go?
well, once again, as a reminder, the Skinettis owned most of the farmland.
It's a lot. I'm thinking more like distance wise. Oh, it's about the same actually from Grubbers.
One's by boat, one's by land.
Yeah. I don't like having choices.
They're not choices, they're leads.
All right.
Only one of
Things to
them is
remember. At
right.
least I remember it now. Grubbers Hermitage could be creepy, cannibal people making people go insane. Sort of, it's the vibe of a cult. I'm trying to think. What do we know? Do we recall what was did town was needed? I know he wants to sacrifice everybody, but did we get the details of the actual like what he needs to do?
Oh, look, as you understand it, the sacrifice is a sacrifice. It's just a lot of people in one spot, and those souls can get burned up as an offering.
Okay, so he's just gonna come out of nowhere and burn Sandpoint.
From the vision, that's the plan.
Okay. And he could do that from the sea. He's a flying fucking horse.
I'm sorry, have I given you more than one lead?
Maybe, but that's just my overthinking brain. Is thinking sanatorium would be a perfect place to hide out, but you've given me Grubbers for a reason, so I am leaning towards that because it's also just a straight shot.
Well,
over some clean ass water.
I will say, I've given you two options. Much the same as last point. I've given you two options.
I will take that back to the root. Thank you. I'm going to reiterate to him that him and his people are still part of the town. And no, because Skinetti and his master, question mark, they're just gonna burn the place up and kill all you guys. He, in their eyes, he's the part of the town. It doesn't matter. He just wants to sacrifice everybody. So the more you guys are all on the same page, the better things work out.
I
don't think they're gonna lock you up for turning up or whatever. You know what I mean?
His face,
bigger things to fry.
His face, kind of the swagger that seems to always be there in his countenance, drifts for a moment. And he just says, I didn't know the depths to what he was involved in. Had I have known,
No, he didn't either.
we would have made different decisions. We fought alongside with the townspeople.
I can follow. If I had known a lot of things I know now, things would have gone differently. Unfortunately, life sucks that way. And slowly realizing you kind of just have to frickin' deal with it.
Irvetta, give me a diplomacy check.
Diplomancy, because I'm rolling so well.
You're rolling so well. You got 2 hero points.
Oh, really? 2?
Yeah, G-Wizard wanted to prove a point.
Prove a point.
That's
Well,
wanting
I'm
to
gonna
prove a
use
point.
I'm gonna use one of those hero points.
I feel that's fair. I feel that's absolutely fair.
You gotta move his image up a little. There we go. Hero point. Okay, I'm leaving.
Could you stop rolling worse on a hero point? Please.
It's been a bad day. All right. I make my point.
He just kind of nods and goes, well, I've given you what help we can. If we get any more information, we'll let you know.
That would be grateful. We would be grateful. Yes. It's been a day. I'll pop him down some gold. And you're about to making better decisions on both our parts. And I'll head back to the group to let them know options. Where? Don't do secret rolls. They're scary.
What do you mean they're scary?
They're scary. Why'd you re-roll it?
Because I got 3 villain points.
That's so terrifying. Terrifying.
You don't need to be afraid, it's fine.
Always afraid. But it's okay, I enjoy it too, so.
You enjoy the fear? I'll remember that.
Mm-hmm.
You make your way back to the group.
Mm-hmm.
Nixie,
Yes.
you had a plan.
Yep.
Well, let's hear it.
What did Shadrin do? Because I was gone for a little bit. It be.
I don't think Shadrin's done much.
He hasn't done much recently. I was gonna think if he could do a warfare check to see which avenue of attack would be more devastating, because like I don't know if we're set to go to the Hermitage, or depending on where we want to go, what would be the easier place for the people and the Iron Way to defend from. And then maybe we just choose to hit the other one.
Give me a warfare lore check.
Lawfare war check.
Oh, good roll too.
Nice.
Most of you are rolling really well tonight.
Occasionally. It is known to sometimes happen.
I sensed that jab. She did not react.
The way God said most.
Shadrin, from
There
what
it
you
is.
understand, this demonic legion of whatever form it has, for the most part, they're winged or at least capable of flight.
Yep.
This makes it difficult.
Yeah, that's what I figured. If they're coming from the sky, it's not like it's going to matter too much.
You do know that there's some sort of line or a barrier to the east, which is something Druna can probably corroborate pretty soon.
Mm.
And there is some sort of fiendish force waiting there for you. But once again, it's just this unfortunate case of you're fighting an aerial force. So your best avenue in a lot of those cases is find where they are and strike before they take flight,
Yep.
or bunker down. Get the ranged weaponry out, get the siege gear ready. Make sure the town is ready for an aerial assault.
I mean, they can do that without us. We can choose one of the locations and strike first. Yeah, I mean, other than checking on Sava, we haven't seen it. Is Sava in the chapel as well, or is she out in the smithy? What's going on with old Sava?
Apparently she was in the fight, was not there for Titus's transfiguration, But her injuries weren't too terrible, and she's been working on weaponry since.
Okay. Well, I guess while everyone's kind of like moving around and talking to different people, Shadrin might go there and just lend assistance, providing materials and helping with preparing, like building maybe a siege, some kind of siege weaponry or something.
And I will say that her smithy is a lot more busy than it used to be. There was a older forge in the back that hadn't been lit in ages because it just simply wasn't needed. It was the one that she had you use from time to time when you were getting in each other's way. But both forges are fully lit and are fully in use. Just Savara's here, but also several members of the Iron Way as well, working on weaponry and armor. By the looks of things, doing repairs.
Yeah, no, he'll just chip in and help out and then wait to hear back from the rest of the crew.
And they will welcome your assistance. Nixie!
Nixie will approach Shadrin because she would have suspected that he'd be there. And she will ask, because she kind of suspects that he doesn't sleep. So during nightfall, she will ask for their assistance so that she can go to the edge of the town towards the barrier, where the breach between the two realms meet. It'll be the thinnest for what she needs to do.
I can guard you for whatever it is you need.
Yeah, so I'd be back by then.
I appreciate it. I
Right
will
back
need
out.
someone to stand watch to make sure I don't start dream walking further through. And she'll turn and also Drunic know that when she's in that state, she's not 100% in control of her own body, I don't think.
Just a little bit out of it.
Drunic is going to, as we go.
She'll dumb it down for Drunic.
I'm assuming we're going with Aravena as well, right? Like we grabbed everybody.
Yeah, you could grab everyone at this point. It's probably for the
I
best.
jumped into the sea and started swimming to Hermitage.
Well, I
Like
do
a
kind of want to
fish.
head out there ASAP, but this seems important.
Well,
so.
again, we have to pick where we're going to go, because we could go to Hermitage. I said sanatorium, then God said there's two options, and now I'm confused.
I'm,
You guys can go.
I'm gonna,
Split the
as
party.
we're walking along, Drunic would have grabbed like a flask of the holy water from the church before we left, and he's literally like just in that silver flask that we've got.
Yeah.
And as we're walking along, he's just pouring a little bit on the footprints. He doesn't know if that'll fix it, but he's seen the Wiggly Fingers crowd do that. And
So this-
It would help.
This plan is to find the beast.
Well,
I don't know. Dixie asked us to come along.
That's what I'm asking Nixie. This is to find what
It
the
is
guy
great.
is.
It is to find the beast and to save his son's soul.
Well, they might not be in the same place.
Why I'll ask.
Because I would have told everybody about the breach and what, I wouldn't have told them who I heard it from, but be like, from
Your
somebody
tree daddy
that I
to get it.
trust.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Nixie will tell you that she already knows.
No sure. But he'll be like, the horse bastard and the flappy wings bastard are together, kind of in a. It's weird. They're meant to be together,
hot.
When I got lost.
and
When I
they're
got lost
some
last time.
secrety base. They're not in the woods. They're not in the pit. I can tell you that bit.
when I got lost, that's what happened last time. I entered that plane, so I know.
Does Nixie know about the fight?
No.
No.
Okay, then cool. He'll be like, I don't know, I just woke up and I was beat the fuck when you were yelling me. It's good.
Yep. Nixie will say that this is more of she just wants to ask a couple of questions and find out why the guy appeared in the pit as well as get some answers. So not everybody has to come. She was just asking somebody to be able to hold her back. Just
You're
in case
giving
she
me an
does.
option to not be in town. I'm coming.
I think you're in this together, Nixie.
I was gonna say, not that she kind of has a look on her face like she doesn't like splitting up the party, but if they needed to be in two places at once, she would not be too upset if the other two needed to go to the island and check out what's happening there.
Well, I think it's pretty clear everyone wants to go with you anyway.
Well, she's gonna look at Arabetta and ask that.
Can you, Arabetta will look at you and go, yes, can you imagine us going to the island, finding the horse, and you're here?
You can.
She gives you the straightest look ever. Just two of us and a horse guy.
And you'll tell me, and I will be
How
there.
would we tell you?
With Burley!
And what are you gonna do?
I will turn into a boat.
Okay.
Let's finish this first.
Okay.
All right,
I
Nixie.
figured it out.
Edge of town. What's the plan?
Oh, God. Can she do to get into the state other than meditating? It's thin enough here. She will call out in her mind, basically meditating to ask for that particular person.
Yeah.
She's not calling her god, she's calling him now.
Hey, Nixie. Could you give me a will save, please?
Oh, shit.
Calling her dream daddy.
No! No! I'm re-rolling that.
You're re-rolling it?
Yeah, definitely. That's better.
1 to a 20 has to happen from time to time.
It does. 43.
You suddenly feel the pull of sleep to enter the realm of dreams.
Ooh, she's gonna pass out and whoever was standing behind her.
Well, you're able to resist it with your natural 20, so if you feel like in order to continue this conversation, you're being pulled into sleep.
Okay. Nixie is going to inform her party that she is now going to close her eyes and enter the realm of dreams. Do not freak out if you see anything that is unusual. And she'll...
Tetron's gonna just stand behind you and have his hands on your shoulders just to give you support.
She's going to... I guess she'll still be standing because she doesn't want to sit.
Yeah.
She's gonna close her eyes and let the pool take her further in.
All right. Well, to those on the outside, Nixie passes the fuck out. Instant sleep.
Bye, bitch.
Bye. She becomes slump in Shadron's arms. Just
You find yourself back in the prison dimension? The elsewhere? But then you kind of look at the boundaries of it. Well, not the boundaries, the physical objects that make it up, and they're kind of blurry and indistinct. And this is when you realize that this is a recreation of that place from the realm of dreams. And you find yourself across from He Who Carves Fear.
Ooh.
And he is holding a red crystal in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
See, when I said you would find a way, I was just gonna wait until you went to sleep.
Yes. And I went to sleep.
I meant in a bed.
I guess that is very gentlemanlike of you. I appreciate that. But I have questions that need to be answered.
One for one, then. You ask me a question, and I will ask you one. Fair trade.
Fair trade? Or I'm looking at chat. I can't stay in character when you're typing that shit. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oof. Focus. Focus.
Focus. Okay. What is going to be my question? Shit, my question left me. Which one should I ask first? Sandpoint Devil or the Soul? Sandpoint Devil or the Soul?
Ooh. What's the usual deal with this kind of thing? 3 questions?
Yeah, it is.
We'll make it 3 each.
Do you know the whereabouts? Oh, what's his name?
Chan?
Damn it. Nope.
Oh,
Titus?
No, I'm not talking about the Sandpoint Devil. I am talking about the red
That's
guy.
what we're looking for.
Yes. Not the Sandpoint Devil, the red guy.
The Cardinal, the Red Bishop.
The Red Bishop. Do you know the whereabouts of the Red Bishop?
Current whereabouts? No. I know where he's been.
Care to elaborate?
He likes to torture people in his spare time. Create fear, nightmares, such torture within a person's own mind. He does it to unwind.
He looks visibly uncomfortable with that. But the emotions on her face flicker for like a second and then disappear. He tortures people in his spare time, you say?
Is that your second question?
No.
Despite the veil, you can tell the smile is there.
No, that was me talking aloud. My second question. A soul has been removed from somebody's body. I need to know the whereabouts of that soul.
Once again, there's that smile so wide you can see it beneath the veil, and you watch as it within his grip, he just slowly begins to rotate the gem once more.
Ooh, does Nixie pick up what he's putting down even though he hasn't said it?
Oh, absolutely. Like, looking closer at the gem, you can see that there's something in there screaming.
That was a waste of a question.
Not a waste. I showed you. Yes, I have the boy's consciousness, his dreams, his nightmares. This was payment.
Ooh, she nearly asked for payment for what? But that would be a waste of a question. Oh, she's angry.
One left.
I don't know what to ask next, guys. I know.
Devil.
Right. Yes, thank you. Last question. The Sandpoint Devil. Do you know their location or whereabouts?
Where the high priest lies, the herald will not be far behind. The Sandpoint Devil is never far from the Red Bishop.
Find the Red Bishop. And the Sandpoint Devil. Okay. Your questions?
What do you remember of our time together?
Bits and pieces. Like a memory that has been sealed off. I do remember little bits. Not much, though. Why?
She probably did that for your safety, to hide you. I understand that. No, that makes a lot of sense.
To hide me?
My second question. Did you want the boy?
If I say yes, will you give him to me?
No. I'm a merchant. Ideal. You would have to offer me something that's worth it.
Now you see a really creepy smile on Nixie's face. Of course. Something of equal value, I'm guessing.
Or we can just make a deal. But equal value is usually fair.
Your third question?
He moves his hand through the air, and a black cloud forms between you. As it does, it forms into something a little bit more spherical, more orb-like. And you have the sensation of it twisting towards you. Before the cloud itself seems to split open, and a singular red eye looks out from the cloud as various other eyes begin to open up across its form, the black roiling cloud. Do you remember them?
Ooh, does Nixie recognize it?
And with that, you wake up.
My god, just forced me out of there.
Baby.
Nixie, as she awakes, her eyes... When she opens her eyes are glazed over and glowing before they return to normal. as she gasps. She doesn't really scream, like the scream got caught in her throat. As it seemed like she did, but then didn't remember. But she does remember her conversation.
Oh, yeah.
So she will tell her party what she does know, which is not anything. She will say that he was very not fleeting, very subjective in what he would like to say.
He was having fun with you.
Yeah, a little too much.
Yeah.
She will mention that there is a way to save the boy if they do wish. As much as the boy has caused harm among town, no one deserves to have their soul ripped from their body.
Agree to disagree.
And
Also, the one that has sometimes the spell Soul Rip is really funny.
I would also say that he probably would want a soul for a soul, so regardless, someone's losing it.
maybe not. He might take something else. I just hope it's not what I fear.
Sorry, the line from Pirates of the Caribbean just keeps going through my head.
And what's the line?
Oh, so you agree that souls have value. So all we're doing now is haggling over price.
Yes. Oh, God. He was having too much fun with her. How dare.
With that, however, I will end the session. Because it is a good time to end it. It is past 10 p.m. And the sweat still pours despite it being 10 p.m. Good. But to end things, we're going to wind time back, not too far, but a couple of hours, to Iravetta making her leave from a pub we all know reasonably well. As someone watches her from the alleyway, as she makes her way past, a hand reaches out and puts something into her pocket. But if you want to find out what it was, you will have to join us next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time, where I can see Iravetta's thing glowing.
My mic just does that when I unmute.
Yeah.
It's trash.
Yeah.
It's not me heavily breathing.
Where we'll be continuing 7 Dooms for Sandpoint for Pathfinder 2nd Edition by Paizo Publishing, powered by Foundry VTT. Announcements. Who's streaming after this?
Not hard.
Not you?
I will be. I don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Okay. So we'll be writing it to Drunic.
I'm contemplating between Arc Knights and pretending I have stuff to do with it.
Look, dude, I'm in the same
maybe
point at this
Orcs.
moment.
Well, we do have new content coming on the 15th.
15th. Okay.
It's only a game mode stuff, but there's a weekly event for doing a Monument of Nightmares or Monument of Darkness or something. Apparently
Okay.
that drops on the 15th.
Okay.
So,
That's fine. I can deal with that. I will say it's probably out by now, but I have a new short up on the YouTube talking about Paizo's recent announcements that they've paired up with OPR to bring wargaming content to the world of Galarian. Something that I've hoped for a long time. I never expected it to come from OPR.
I'm glad to see that Paizo is like reaching out and like expanding kind of the collaboration.
Right? They're just
Is-
making connections.
It exposes more people to the game. They can continue to grow from there.
Though, thinking back on it, because these deals are never made quickly, I wonder if this partnership is the reason why OPR was pretty quiet at PAX.
Could be. Could be.
Like they were doing
I'm
a
hoping
starter
there'll be
box as
more of it
well,
this-
but
I'm hoping there'll be more of it this year when we go to PAX.
oh, absolutely. Even if Paizo's
Yeah,
not
I
there,
hope
if
it's,
OPR
like,
are doing stuff,
a lot
oof.
more. Like when we first saw them, their setup for like the tables was really cool.
That massive campaign in the back was
Yeah.
so cool.
The massive
20,000
setup.
points versus 80,000 points. It was so cool to look at.
Well, we might see something at PAX this year. We might see like
Maybe.
a recreation of one of the Hellfire crises, because that would be cool as well.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But otherwise, we're gonna raid into the Dwarf Down Under.
Haha, you stuck with me.
Luck was on my end.
The Dwarf Down Under.
I don't know what we're playing. We might do Arknights.
We'll keep it loose. Keep it loose.
Yeah, kind of. Might do Arknights and talk about OPR.
We'll find out.
Yeah. It's too late to get stuck in this in Digimon, so.
Yes, there might be a Obscura meetup in Sydney in April. Details are still being kind of put
Ooh.
together and stuff like that. But one of our community members is going to be in Sydney for a little while. So we're kind of organizing a get together so we can say hi, all that other fun stuff. But gonna get that raid started. That's all from me for
Hello,
announcements.
Mrs. Raiders.
But for all that said, I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. And remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone.
Goodbye.